What is up, everybody? It's opening day, Milwaukee Brewers. Thanks for being here. Big shout out to Mike over here. First comment jumping in. What's up, my man? And yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a good time opening day. And big shout out to sponsor of the show, Quick Trip. You know what I mean? They got some chicken on sale over there, so go get you some. You know what I mean? And Nicolay Law, if you get injured or whatnot in an accident, Nicolay Law, the people you want to talk to. You know what I mean? They're gonna help you get through that. And so here we go, dude. We got some baseball going on over here. I'm pretty excited. I'm not like a diehard baseball fan like I am the Packers, but I'm trying to get into it a little bit more this year. Obviously, I've been to some Brewer games. But yeah, this season is gonna be fun. What's up, man? Let's go, crew. You know what I mean? Here we go. Hammer the chat. Let's see what you're talking about today. We got what do you got? Damn, finally get to see a live Matt Ramage show. You know what I mean? We over here. Good afternoon. I still got some stuff to figure out to make this a little bit better. I'm gonna get another monitor in here. That'll help me. But here we go. Big shout out to Vinny, producer of the show, putting all this graphics and everything together. You know what I mean? So there you go. Thanks, Vinny.
Hey, not a problem, sir. And how's everybody doing today? Good to see everybody.
Here we go.
Right.
But here we go. Raymond says, I'm up here in Canada now, so can you do me a solid and send me some Quick Trip chicken? I'm not sure how good chicken is through the mail, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, Quick Trip does have something good going on right now. They have the Red Zone Midwest Tour going on. It's a contest, basically. So if you buy some fried chicken, right, or Coca-Cola products, and you use your rewards points through your app, you're basically in the drawing to win a 2026 Chevrolet Traverse Z71. And if you buy chicken and Coca-Cola together at the same time, you get 5 extra entries. And if you go to one of the Quick Trips, if you go to the website, you may get to meet Red, their new... basically, Red is that's their new mascot, the rooster. So you might get to meet him too.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Matt, I think you should be the mascot, though, Matt. Seriously.
Yeah. Mascots do a lot of running around, though. You know what I mean? So how you feeling about the Brewers? Everyone, let me know. How you feeling about the Brewers going into this season? Jordan Love threw out first pitch. I think there was someone else who threw out the first pitch as well. But yeah. I missed that. Oh, I think it already happened, right?
Yeah, it already happened. I didn't get to see it either, but I'm sure he threw it decent, though. He has to. He's a quarterback.
I'm sure it all stayed off my social media.
Yeah.
Here we go. I want to meet Matt Ramage. He's epic. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Hopefully we do meet someday.
He's not that great. Don't...
Hey, Matt and Vinny, just checking in from work. Hope all is well. I missed these live streams. You know what I mean? We can be coming back. We got some good stuff coming up. I appreciate Jesse always being here.
No, Matt's a great guy. If you ever get to meet him, he's just like you see here on the video. He's great. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm not a big baseball nut, but I'm a Wisconsinite through and through. Yeah, and that's kind of how I am. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I like the Brewers. I've been to some Brewers games over the years. I like the Brewers. I represent that merch. I think the Brewers logo is the best in sports. But I think we're starting up over here, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. So let's start this season off, baby. Here comes the first pitch over here. And that's going to be, looks outside, huh? So there we go. I got me a text over here from, this is, he said he can't chat on YouTube. That's Ivan. I don't know why he wouldn't be able to chat on YouTube. That's going to be a strike. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I should try to test one out here. Let me, comment. See, that's me right there.
Probably try to refresh your page.
Yeah, maybe. Look at me, I'm commenting on my own streams. All right, here we go. So 2-1 is the count over here. We'll get back to this chat over here after this pitch. And I think he got a piece of that, huh? It's going to be 2-2 is the count. All right, here we go. I hate MLB right now. Can't watch or listen to the game. I live in Chicago and want to listen or watch, and there are no options at the MLB. I think that they announced today that it's on TV. I don't know all the markets and whatnot, but I think there might be a way for you to watch or listen. I'm not sure though. I got MLB TV, whatever that got that thing going on now. I know a lot of people are triggered about that because a lot of people bought that package and then they announced it's going to be on TV too, but they didn't announce it till today, like where you could watch it. So I don't know. So people are fired up. All right, here we go. 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and he got a piece of that. He got a big piece of that, and that's a home run.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's not how you want to start this thing off.
That is definitely not how you want to start that off. No, not at all.
That's yeah, he got all of that, man. That thing was gone. All right, let's get to some more comments. Is the guy that painted your face on the fence in Green Bay, are they doing it again this year? If so, I'm definitely going to have to see it because I got to see one at the NFL draft. Yeah, that one's still up. The one that was at the draft. Here comes that pitch, and that's going to be a ball. But I don't know if I'll be on the fence next year. When they redo it, they might do some other stuff. It was awesome. And I got the original fence I have in my backyard, and it's huge. I got to figure out, I'm probably going to put it in my basement somewhere. But that's pretty cool. I got to keep that. And right down the middle over here. And that's going to be, I think that's fouled. Yeah, that fence is pretty cool. But I just got it leaned up against my house. Now it's massive, you know. But I didn't know where to put it. All right, here we go. 1-1 is the count over here. Got to get out of this inning.
Like looks
And that's
right
a
in your
swing and a
window.
miss. What's that?
Too bad you couldn't put it so it's like you're looking in your window, you know?
Put it back here. Just a big old fence. Yeah, it's massive, though. It's like 2 pieces. All right, here we go. 1-2 is the count over here. And that was high, but he swung at it anyways, and that's going to be an out. Did you see? I got this. All right, here. Did you see Mike McCarthy was in Green Bay the other day for Bob Harlan's summer? I did. I've seen a lot of those clips. I always have love for Mike McCarthy. Yeah, a lot of people were there. I saw a lot of the clips that was going on over there. That seemed pretty cool. Here comes the pitch. That was inside, but I think I don't know if he hit that or what. Like a foul or what. 0-1 is the count either way.
And a lot of love out to the Harlan family. Sorry for their loss. Like
Yeah.
Harlan, definitely.
Yeah, he's a
legend.
Packer legend.
Yeah.
That's going to be a ball. 100 miles an hour. So 1-1 is the count over here. Oh, that was right down the middle over there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't see so good. 1-2 is the count. "26 runs allowed in first inning last season at home." Here comes that. And that was low, huh? 2-2 is the count. If talking Packers isn't wanted here, just don't reply. I'm good. Who would you rather see the Packers trade if needed to be one? Reed or Wicks? I've seen both are on the trading block. No, absolutely. We can talk Packers and whatnot. That's going to be a foul ball over here. But if they had to trade one, I would say Wicks. I don't like the whole trade Reed conversation. I like Jaden Reed. I think he's good. It depends like what their plans are long term. But if they want Reed on, I think Jaden Reed's good. I like him. I think Wicks is good too. I don't think Wicks is very expensive. That was up tap for a ball. I'd like to see both of them, but Wicks I think would be the one if they're going to trade one of them.
I agree with you on that one.
I mean, 'cause they lost Dobbs. They lost pieces. I don't know why people want to trade. I'm not saying that you do, but I see a lot of people talking about trading Reed. I don't think you want to like. Yeah, your depth is important. You know what I mean? And that's going to be a strike, no swing, and that's out. Is that the second out?
That's second out. Yep.
There we go. But yeah,
Wow.
I'm all with keeping Reed. I'd like to see a season like just the Packers being healthy. Christian Watson playing a full season. I think that offense could be legit, but they got to keep healthy. But here we go. 2 outs.
I want to see Micah have a huge
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
Yeah. The swing and a miss over here. Yeah, I mean, I think the Packers is going to be interesting this year on both sides of the ball to see what they can do. We'll have a draft show. We'll have a lot of Packers content coming up. And here
Yeah,
comes that's going to be outside for a ball. What's that, Vinny?
The draft is going to be great, guys. I've got a lot of stuff planned for that one. Matt's going to be on fire for that one, and Matt's already talking. We're going to have some guests for that and everything too. So
yeah, I'm going to try to get some guests. I'm working on some stuff. And that's going to be, he swung on that, but that was outside. A ball and 2 strikes it is.
And also join us tomorrow night. First game, UFL, 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, there we go. Let's get some runs, baby. Here we go. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. That's up top. That's going to be a ball. 2-2 now is the count. Out here throwing fire. It's crazy how fast these pitches go, though. Here we go. Here comes that pitch, and he got a piece of that. That was up top. Fouled off. 99 miles an hour. That's insanity.
Think you could hit one of those?
No chance.
No chance.
So I wonder if trying to look at something over here. Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that to be fouled off. Got Club 56 horn. Every Brewers run scored today. And we can do that. I remember when I used to use it a lot more than I did back before we had Vinny over here hitting buttons. We'll see what we got going for the home run. But here we go. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 101 miles an hour. Dude, I can't hit a baseball to save my life, though. I remember one time that there's an old YouTube video somewhere out there of me, you know what, those balls that you like, it's on a string on a pole, and it goes, you hit it, and it goes around the pole, comes back, and you hit it. There's a video of me like 5 minutes trying to hit the ball. I cannot hit it. Hand-eye coordination, not up to date, you know what I mean? Not up to code. We got Kevin over here. He says, let's go White Sox. Let's not. All right, Kevin. No, I appreciate you being here, though. That's why I think baseball is such a different vibe than the NFL. Like, even when it comes to, like, different fans, I feel like in football, you start talking about football, and people are like, screw you, bro. And they get all, you know, people get riled up. But baseball, the rivalries are more, I feel like they're more friendly.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
hey, Matt, to remind you, remember for home runs, we got the animation of you sliding down the Bernie slide.
Yeah. See, I couldn't remember for sure.
Yeah, it's the old like brewer from County Stadium with the beer keg, where you slide down the slide into the cup of beer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope we get to see that today. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody watching this could hit 100 miles an hour. When I was playing pro ball 20 years ago, 96 was the hardest I ever saw, and it was straight gas. Yeah, dude, I can't imagine. I don't think I would be able to stand there as someone throws 100 miles an hour baseball towards me. Like, I don't have that type of trust. You could be the best pitcher in the world. I still would be flinching, like, be wearing football uniform out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no chance. I probably couldn't. I couldn't hit probably a high schooler's pitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't. Actually, I did it because I threw out the first pitch at the Green Bay Blue Ribbons game. It's a local team in Green Bay, and before all that, they were warming up batting practice, and they're like, "You want to try?" And like they were all just laughing at me because I couldn't hit the ball, and they're like, "All right, just get one hit so we can end this." But yeah, it's definitely hard. But here we go. Bottom of the first over here. Here comes the Brewers, and that's going to be ball one. White Sox up 1-0 over here. He said, "Cubs fans friendly." The absolute word. But I don't really get into like baseball trash talk because I don't know enough, and I'll just get owned. But once I do, you better find out. And actually, I do have a new merch out. It says the Bears still suck, and so do the Cubs. Like underneath it, it's pretty legit. That's gonna be a ball way outside. So 2-0 the count. Hey Matt, just checking in. Been missing you and Vinny. Go Cubbies opening day at Wrigley. There you go. I appreciate you being here, Rick. You know what I mean? We are anti-Cubs here, but we appreciate it. You know what I mean? That was 2-1 is the count now. Here we go. 2-1. Let's get some bats rolling here, and let's see what they call that. Well, that's going to be a challenge. So the first
right.
challenge.
The challenge this year. That's right. Yeah.
Hey Matt, lost Facebook, so I had to jump on YouTube. Missed a bit. Sorry if you answered it, but did you say whether you'd want Reed or Wicks traded? I said Wicks. I'm not down with trading Reed. So if you had to choose one, I would say Wicks. But I appreciate you jumping over on YouTube. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to do, I appreciate you, dude.
Okay, and that went down as a strike.
All right, so that was a strike over here. 2-1 the count. That's going to be a ball. There's a reason Cubs fans drink like Packers fans during baseball season. And that's going to be a hit. Is he going to get down? It does. And that's going to be a double. Little McDouble over here. You know what I mean? That's nice. There we go. A little bit of excitement. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Oh, we got that one already. I agree totally. Reed's tough. Wicks has his moments, and man, some of his catches last year, but Reed is my choice too. Yeah, like I mean, it all depends. Like what like I was saying earlier, but you missed that. But it all depends on like their plan for the future, how the Packers plan that wide receiver room being, in 2-3 years. But Wicks, I can't imagine it's too expensive. I don't think that you have to get rid of either. But what that's just my thoughts. You know what I mean? What do I know?
So Terang, with the double, he had a really good spring training too.
There you go. All right, here we go. We got a man on second. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be, you got a piece of that? That was inside, but it's going to be 0-1. Hey, Matt, can we give a big shout out to Brandon listening from Wichita, Kansas? Oh, I think I missed that. Or a huge Royals fan. There you go. Shout out to Brandon over there, from Wichita, Kansas. You know what I mean? No doubt you could do the 999 challenge, 9 beers and 9 hot dogs and 9 innings. How many more could you do? Oh, I think I could do that. That'd be, I'd like to try that one day. You know what I mean?
I'd be on the floor.
9 innings, I don't know. I think there's a thought. We have a pop up over here, and that's going to be an out. I don't know. I think I have a chance. 9 beers and 9 hot dogs, dude. I don't know.
I think you could do it.
No, one an inning. That's not bad, dude.
Yeah.
I think I can.
I'm a lightweight. I
might have to go to a game and try this thing out. All right, here we go. We got 1 out, a man on second. Here comes the pitch. That's right down the middle over there for a strike, no swing.
Let's see if Yelich can have a good year this year.
Yeah. Just saw Charlie Barron's posted it. It's funny that he's like friends with Yelich. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Be a nice time right here. Just first inning, just crack one out of here. Start this season off with a bang. He's in the next stream. Oh, we got a piece of that. That's going to be foul ball. I think if you do it, you got to do it in the stadium. Should be rules to this, you know what I mean? You can do it, Matt. You're a Wisconsinite. Wisconsin, the beer capital of the world and the drunkest state, proudly, I might add. You know what I mean? Here comes foul ball over here. Yeah, I think I could do it. You know what I mean? The 9 beers definitely ain't a problem. The hot dogs, you know what I mean? That's where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Up tough, you know what I mean? You only got so much room. Seems like I got a lot more room than I do, you know what I mean?
It depends on what kind of hot dogs too, you know?
Yeah, like the beefy ones, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna have I think that was fouled off. Yeah, because like sometimes like at the stadiums, you know, they don't just have the regular old cheap hot dogs you got at your house.
Yeah, is it a plumper? You know, like I don't know.
He said, in AmFam, how much did that cost? Dude, yeah, 9 beers, 9 hot dogs. You better get a loan. All right, that's going to be a hit off the pitcher's feet. He's trying to throw it to first. He gets him. That's going to be an out. Looks like you got a piece of that pitcher on that hit.
Okay. Runner advances to third.
What do you guys see? Well, I got him right here. Dude, these are Quick Trip Crocs. It's still in the bag. You know what I mean? I'll be representing these things.
Or are those the banana Crocs you were posting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot dogs, yes. Brats, no way. Yeah, but some hot dogs are almost the same size as brats these days. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
All right, here we go. 2 outs. We got a man on third. And here comes the pitch. Ooh, right down the middle. No swing. Not right down the middle, but it's a strike either way. Could you do it, Vinny?
No. You're talking like that 9 beers, 9 hot dogs? Hell no. No.
Hey, you'd have a good time trying, though. You know what I mean?
I'd be on the floor. You'd be making fun of me.
You'd be wild pitch over here, but the catcher caught. I don't know how the catchers catch those things when not like that.
No, I'd pass out. You'd make pictures, posting it online.
I think I could do it right now because right now I'm hungry. You know, I mean, I could go for a hot dog. Oh, that was inside, but he got a piece of it anyways. And they're going to throw it to first, and that's going to be an out. And there goes the Brewers. First inning, nothing. 1-0. White Sox lead. Hey, we're going to step away here quick for a commercial as we go to the second inning. We'll be right back. I appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
Hey, buddy. Chicken's on sale inside. Wanna go halvesies?
Are you serious? Of course I do. Let's go.
Wait, what's your name?
I'm Sam.
Awesome.
All right, here we go. We are back. Rick says, how much snow is on the ground still? Not much. It rained today, so I was looking at my backyard and I can see grass again. You know what I mean? I haven't seen grass since the snowstorm. But yeah, it's It's letting up a little bit. The rain doesn't hurt. Here we go. Vinny's too modest. I think he could outdo anybody.
No, trust me, no. I'm not much of a drinker, believe it or not. Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. Here we go. Top of the second. And here comes the first pitch, and that's going to be up top. He swung. That's going to be a strike. Is Vinny a lightweight? I thought he lived in Wisconsin.
I am definitely a lightweight, yes. Yeah.
And not everyone in Wisconsin drinks like that. People think so, though. And that's going to be another strike, swing and a miss.
I did quite a bit when I was younger. You know how you get it out of your system when you're young?
Back in the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, back in 2000 BC, you know? Yeah.
Here, 0-2 is the count over here. All right, here comes the pitch, and that's going to be up top. All right, here we go. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low. And that's not good, you know what I mean? 2-2 now. I like how chill baseball players are like when they're not. Hey, look at Nicolay in the back there. You know what I mean? Represent. And now he got a piece of that. And he's going to try to get it to first. And he beats the runner. So there we go. We got ourselves an out over here. I can't say any baseball players' names. Oh, Hamilton. I got that one. All right, here we go. 1 out, no one on base. And that's going to be a swing and a miss over here. All right, let's get back to some chat over here. Yeah, when I was younger, I could hit the bars after work and close them out every night and still work at 6 a.m. the next day. Now, if I ain't in bed by 7, I'm out. Drinking has took a back seat. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do that.
You're right, yeah.
And there's another ball over here up top.
You could run into a wall full speed and it wouldn't even affect you. Now you'd be in the hospital for like 3 weeks. Yeah.
I'm still at my peak, you know what I mean? I'm in my prime. No, not really. But here we go. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be outside. Ball. Glad you and Vinny are back with the watch party, even though it's the Brewers. We're going to be doing some UFL stuff as well. So stay tuned for that. That should be interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how I never really watched that. We're going to have a strike over here, though. 2-2 now is the count.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. UFL.
There we go. Come hang out with us tomorrow night. Watch some UFL football. I don't know. Where is UFL? What channel and stuff? Where do people watch that?
That'll be on Fox.
There you go. And that's another ball up top. So 3-2 is the count. 100 miles an hour.
And they had a Jordan Love sighting. Yeah, they showed him in the stands.
There you go. I like how Jordan Love, like he represents not just the Brewers and not just he represents all like Wisconsin team. I think one of the Olympic teams he was there. That's gonna be what we got there. Is that a walk? There we go. So now we're gonna have a man on first. But yeah, Jordan Love, he represents all the Wisconsin stuff, sports. He does good with that. So here we go. Now they got a man on first. They gotta figure this out over here. I know that you work at the cheese factory and you have a real job, but if you could do your live streams, especially for the Packers earlier, I'd appreciate it immensely. Yeah, I do work early. I don't know why I always do them late. I think because I don't know. That's just kind of how we did them. We could start doing some earlier ones too, though. Mix it up a little bit. Here comes pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 0-2 is the count. I didn't see Love's first pitch. I'm sure I will later. I'm sure it was good. I was setting up, getting ready for this. I'm not sure if it was even on TV or whatever, but so there's a time called, and granted. He just ran away. He was like, "Let me get out of here." Here we go. 0-2 is the count. 1 out, a man on first. Here comes the pitch, and he got a piece of that. That's going to go foul, though. Did anyone see Jordan Love's first pitch? Let me know. Hammer to chat. How'd he do? I'm sure it was, he knows how to throw a ball. But when I threw out a first pitch for that local Green Bay, like, it wasn't good at all. It's like, burn that video. All right, here we go. We got that'd be another foul. Yeah, I'm not good at throwing balls. I used to be as a kid, but my shoulder's kind of messed up now. I don't know what from. Right, I don't know. All right, here we go. The mayor is in the building.
Mayor.
What is up, Ivan? Or we call you the mayor over here. He threw it left-handed.
Swing and a miss, strikeout.
Yeah. Was that a curve or what's going on there? Oof. He put it all in there too. You know what I mean? So 2 outs now. A man on first. Can you throw strikes? Throwing balls isn't good. You know what I mean? I thought that was the goal. You know what I mean? But that was a strike. Got a piece of it. It's going to be fouled off. 0-1 now is the count. Whoa, whoa. All right, that's going to be a ball outside. I'm figuring out technology. What kind of technology you got going on over there? Where to watch? Where is he? Let's see. Oh, that's on YouTube. So you figured it out. I don't know why some people can't comment on YouTube. I've heard other people say that. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be just outside, and that's going to be a ball. 2-1 now the count.
Sorry. Little Sesame Street moment. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No.
He starts choking and gagging. I'll mute him so you guys don't have to listen to that.
Oh, he's just old. Don't worry about him. Yeah.
Who's pitching? I don't know how to say his name. Vinny, you say it.
It's Mizorowski.
There you go, Mizorowski. I got to get better at saying the names. You know what I mean? Here we go. 2-2 is the count over here. Comes the pitch, and he swung and a miss. There you go. Oh, my goodness. And that ends that half of the inning. And that's crazy because there were so many balls. So many balls thrown. Get out of that inning like that. Here we go. For the record, I could eat 18 hot dogs, 18 beers in 18 minutes.
You know what? If we say, prove it, we're going to have a video coming up. He's going to do
that. Video. If you want to do that challenge, we'll do it. I'll come to your house. I'll make that video with you. Mayor's a true Wisconsinite. He is indeed.
He's a legend.
He's one of the most Wisconsin people that you're going to meet. But here we go. You know what I mean? They're at commercial. We're going to hang out right over here. And thank you all for being here. You know, we got 95 people watching across all the places. A lot of people are at work. You know what I mean? Go Brewers! Today's my first day off since like last Tuesday.
Oh, I thought you worked today. I thought you weren't going to be off until the weekend. That's what I thought.
No, I'm off today. I worked the weekend.
Hmm.
Not Sunday. I worked last Sunday, though. Here we go. Big bets coming up. Yeah, because that snowstorm. So that they lost days because they were down.
Yeah.
And then you got to make up for that cheese, baby. Cheese don't stop.
You don't stop.
Middle of the order will be dominant. You know what I mean? I like those good vibes right there. You know what I mean?
It's the memo from the mayor. There we go.
Yeah, and the mayor over here, he's got his own merch. So check him out. If you follow him on Instagram, if you don't, you should. And he's got some designs he came out with. So go be sure to check out Mayor Green Bay over there on the Instagram. He's on TikTok, he's on all the places, but Instagram's his main one. So here we go. They're coming back over here. American Family Field. Miller Park forever. So here we go. 1-0 is the score over here. And the Brewers, let's get some bats rolling over here. Bottom of the second. Comes pitch. They're going to call that a strike over here. Jake Bowers. And that's a low pitch. That's going to be a ball. What's that, Vinny?
That strike looked a little high, but Jake Bauer.
I kind of thought so too. It's close.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here comes the pitch over here eventually. And that's going to be a strike. Oh, look, no, maybe not. No. 2-1 is the count over here. All right, here comes the pitch, and he got a piece of that folded off. All right, here we go. Let's get to this comment over here. Hey, man, I'm looking to get some Wisconsin cheese curds. I checked one place that they said they don't ship to Canada. Does your company ship up here? Do you know? Yeah, we don't make cheese curds. I'm a string cheese type of place. I'm not sure. You could probably find someone that'll mail it out for you. But here we go. So that's gonna be the first out right there. Happy opening day. You know what I mean? A great page over on Facebook. Milwaukee Brewers dugout. You know what I mean? Go tap my follow over there. You know what I mean? Appreciate you being here. But there we go. So that's gonna be 1 out. Empty bases. Well, technically, all cheese starts as cheese curds. You know what I mean? I see cheese curds every single day. But, you know, it cooks up into other cheese. I mean, that is how cheese is made. All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. What are they calling that? Strike? I don't even know what they're calling that. 0-2 is the calling that strike. All right, 1 out over here. Let's get these. Come on, let's get some bats rocking over here, baby. Here comes the pitch. That's up top, and it's going to be a ball. 1-2 is the count.
See, a little note here for you, Matt. Sal Frelick, in his off time, does a Broadway show of Goodfellas.
Is that real?
Well, it's on the internet, so it must be real. Yeah.
All right, that was a ball over there. 2-2 is the count. If you're looking good in the left-hand corner of my TV, I lost it. Just lose the shirt.
Doesn't like the Brewers, but yeah, okay, all right, that's all right.
No, you represent.
And I'm a little concerned. You want me to go shirtless too? You know, that's.
Oh, you swing at that?
No. So it was.
Yeah, they're saying no swing. All right, so got a man up first now. Yeah, you got walked.
Yep.
Kind of checked it or whatever. I'm not sure.
Yeah, check the swing. Yep.
You know what I mean? All right, here we go, dude. Let's get some brewing right here. You know what I mean? No pun intended. And that's going to be a ball. That was close right there. David Hamilton. So that's a good name, you know what I mean? Here comes the pitch. They're going to call it a strike. So 1-1 now is the count. I wish these guys were mic'd up. I'd like to hear what they say. You know, when they kind of show them, even in football too. You know, they're saying like these refs freaking suck or whatever. Suck or this. Here it comes. You got a piece of that's gonna fouled off. So 1-2 now the count. 96 mile an hour right there. Here we go. We got the pitch coming up over here, and that's gonna be. Oh, we got a piece of that. That's gonna be rocket ball, but that's gonna be fouled. Someone could have got killed off that thing. You know what I mean? I just noticed something. Most, if not all, of the streams I've seen of yours, Matt, you were drinking. You're not drinking in this one. Is it a baseball thing? No, I just it's a little early. I got stuff to do. I'm not gonna start drinking now. I did a little bit of drinking last night. Actually, I haven't been drinking that all that much as of lately. I drink more when I do streams. But here we go. 1 out, 1-2 is the count over here. And that's going to be, you got a piece of that. Is that fair? That's going to be foul. That was close. 1-2 now the count. We got the water, you know what I mean? Stay hydrated, my friends.
And Hamilton, broken bat. Getting a new piece of lumber.
Lumber.
Lumber. Of course, the mayor did some drinking. Yes, yes.
I did a little bit of drinking last night. Actually, I was talking to him last night a little bit. I'm talking to a lot of people. Now, when I be drinking, I be texting everyone. Hey, what's up? Here we go. 1-2 count. 1 out. A man on first. And that's going to, you got a piece of that. Going to be catcher's interference, they're saying. I'm not sure about doing stand up.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's much harder than it looks, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the bat hit the glove, the catcher's glove.
Yeah. The catcher jumped up because the runner was trying to steal second, so the catcher jumped up, interfered. Yeah. It's a good thing the catcher didn't lead with his helmet, you know?
Yeah, dude. I saw my brother one time get rocked in the head with the bat playing baseball. No helmet. Just to, at the park, bleed and mess up the whole home plate. That's going to be a ball over here. Dude, first and second, the Brewers are in a situation right here where they can get something.
So here we go. This is Garrett Mitchell. This is the guy they want to see have a good season this year.
I want to see him have a good right here.
He had a great season, but he's been injured quite a bit. So this is the guy they want to see do very well this year.
It's a swing and a miss. Mayor wants to know when you're coming to town there, Vinny.
Oh, yes. Actually, I will be up on the 4th. I'll be up there.
There you go. So 1-1 is the count. Two, first and second. All right, that's going to be a ball, low pitch. I like this right here. Let's get it.
Yeah, so that Saturday, right before Easter, I'll be up there in Green Bay and meet up with you guys.
So here we go. And that's another ball. Dude, 3 balls and a strike. Dude, we need to possibly get bases loaded. What is up, Erica? Here comes that's gonna be a ball, and he's gonna be walked, and the bases are loaded. There we go. What's up, Erica? Thanks for stopping in over here. Bases are loaded. There we go, dude. Come on. Don't waste this. Only one out. I'll take a slam instead of a 3-runner. You know what I mean? Now they're meeting up with the White Sox over here. They're like, whoa. What happening, bro? You guys gonna hit up the local Applebee's for boys' night? I don't think so. But Applebee's is a fine establishment. You know what I mean? Here we go. So base is loaded over here. Joey Ortiz. Last season with 7 home runs. Let's start off right here with the home run. Look,
Actually,
got fans on their feet over here.
Thinking of bringing you guys up some local homemade beef jerky from down here. It's a butcher shop down here. Some friends of mine that have it. Some good beef jerky.
All right, so I think they called that a strike. That was right on the corner. Are they challenging this?
There's a challenge. Yep.
Yeah.
How does that sound, Mr. Mayor? Some beef jerky or beef sticks?
I don't eat beef jerky.
You don't like beef jerky?
It's not really my thing.
Really? Because there's all kinds of different ones like teriyaki, all that stuff.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that made it throughout the years. I just never was into it. I know people love it though. I'm like the odd one. All right, up in the air. I think they're gonna be able to get underneath it. Oh, he dove for it, trying to get it. I thought for sure they were gonna catch that. And 1-1 is the score, and bases still loaded. 1 out. Boom, baby. That was beautiful. Oh, that was nice. Never leave Wisconsin, Matt. You don't realize how much you love places until you're gone. I miss everything Wisconsin. Applebee's, Culver's, Quick Trip, you name it. I miss. Yeah, I would never leave Wisconsin. Like if I even won the lottery, like I wouldn't go somewhere else. Here comes a pitch. That's gonna be a ball. So 1-0 is the count. Base is loaded. All right. Bryce Turang. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I am.
Yeah, Turang. Yep. I was
So
saying
here we go. Here comes
Turang.
Oh, that's going to be in the dirt. So that's going to be a ball. Matt, where do you and Vinny live? And how far away? I live like a half hour from Green Bay. He lives
And I'm about almost 3 hours. I'm on the south side of the state. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 30, 40 minutes, depending if I see a cop or not. You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. So no swing on that. 2-1 now is the count. I hope so. Good time to make a mistake, Mr. Pitcher. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be in there for a strike. No swing. So 2-2 now the count. I live in Green Bay, hence the mayor of Green Bay. He does indeed. It's pronounced Bryce Poonang. I don't even know what he's saying. All right, 2-2 is the count over here. Bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on that. But I think the catcher caught a stray right to his region that you don't want to be catching strays
He
to.
fouled it.
He fouled it right into his bag, I think, dude.
Oh, that should be ball 2. Come on, everybody.
I think he only has ball 1. I think that's what it is, guys.
Sing along. My dingling, my dingling.
Why, thank you. She typed that before Vinny started singing, though. So.
Oh yeah, look at the replay. It got him.
I don't know how he can even continue.
Somebody wasn't wearing their cup.
All right, here we go. 2-2 is the count, and that's right on the corner, and that's going to be a strike and an out. A lot of no swinging on that strikeout right there. I get it. That's with the balls and bases loaded, but yeah. But that was a great, right on the corner there. Then he needs to cut an album with Matt on percussion. Hey, you know what's funny? I bought a guitar the other night. I was having a few beers, you know what I mean? It seemed like a good idea. Now I got to learn how to play the guitar. But here we go. Here comes, that's going to be a ball down low. What's going on there? There's no way for a mayor to talk, you know what I mean?
These nuts. Yeah.
Here we go. 1-1. Bases loaded. And that's going to be down the middle, no swing. That's going to strike. So 1-1 now the count. Come on. All right, here we go. Play clock's running out. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be like right on the edge there. We're going to get another challenge over here. I don't know what they called that, but that's very, very close.
So the initial call was a ball.
See what they're saying here. Oof.
And that is a strike.
So that's going to be a strike. 1-2 is the count. So what happened to that call-in show idea? We actually did one. We're going to get back to it. But we did a couple. And that's going to be a ball. Yeah, but yeah, we'll definitely get back to the call-in shows. I'm actually thinking about doing a way that we can mix it in with the watch parties. But I got to figure it out first. I don't want to interrupt the game, But I like the interaction, you know what I mean? But here we go. 2-2 is the count. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Come on. We need something right here, baby. Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that. He fouled it off. To be in this situation with 1 out they had at the time, to only get 1 run is not, very good. Doesn't make me feel good, you know what I mean? Got to get a little bit more right here.
Little update on the call-in, too. Vinny's got it figured out where you guys can actually talk to him now, and he can hear you. So instead of...
Oh, you got a piece of that. Oh, my goodness. We got a big play right here. It stayed fair. We have a run coming in. They're throwing it in.
Ooh.
I think we're going to have 2 runs come in. Oh, my goodness. There we go. 4-1. Oh, my goodness. And they still have a man on second. That was beautiful. Almost fouled. Very, very close on that third baseline. Woo, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No. That's good.
Dude, that was off the bat, just, right off the third base line. Got through. And that was beautiful right there. That was something right there, you know what I mean? It's like baseball gets exciting once in a while, you know what I mean? Let's get to some more comments over here. Hey, Matt, tell my dog Nora that I can't take her out for a walk now. I'm watching you, please. Hey, you're going to have to wait. You know what I mean, Nora? Chill out. Go eat the couch or something. You know what I mean? Go take a crap in the closet. All right, we're going to step away here for just a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Appreciate y'all watching with us.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, here we go. We are back over there. You know what I mean? I hope the dog listens. You know what I mean? But here we go. There's still a commercial over here, but we have ourselves a nice little lead there. That was a nice inning right there. Actually, I'm like the inning's even over. But here we go.
We're still
How you
only
feeling,
in the
Vinny?
bottom of the second. Yeah.
What?
We're still only in the bottom of the second, too.
Yeah. So there we go.
But no, to finish with the call-ins, so remember how we did it in the first time where people would call in and, Matt couldn't talk directly back at you. Remember, he couldn't hear you? Well, I figured it out now, and we got it fixed. So now when you talk to him, he can hear you, and there's no latency. You guys can actually talk back and forth now. So
yeah, so there we go.
It's like you're on the phone with him now. So, yeah.
Yeah, the call-in show will be a lot better.
Yeah. I busted my butt to get it fixed, and it's 100% great now. You guys are going to love it.
There you go. I'll give you an air horn for that.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the pitch over here. 2 outs. That's right down the middle over there for a strike, no swing. I don't know what's going on right here. You know what I mean? But
Oh, God.
all right, here comes the pitch over here. Got a piece of that. Did his bat break? All right, they're going to be throwing to first. He's going to beat the run, and that's going to be the final out. But the Brewers go up 4-1.
Matt, you know what he said when the dog was licking his stomach? Down, boy! Okay, all right.
She stopped nagging me and is now snoring away. Are you a dog whisperer, Matt? I am. I have a dog, but my dog doesn't listen to me, so I don't think that's true. Hey, everyone loves peanut butter. You know what I mean? All right, so there we go. How are we feeling about this game right here? Going to be the third inning over here. Brewers up 4-1, and you know what I mean? Looking good right here. So there we go. Yeah. So for those who didn't hear earlier, we're going to be tomorrow night UFL live stream 7:00 p.m. Central Time. Come hang out, watch some UFL. The first time I think it's like the first, what is it, the first or second season when they kind of changed everything up or whatever. So it should be interesting. She don't listen to me either, but listens to everyone else. Go figure. Yeah, that's how dogs do it. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. I think we're going to be coming back over here pretty quick. Pitch, hit, and run. Play ball!
Yeah, so tomorrow night, the Birmingham Stallions versus the Louisville Kings is what we're looking at. So,
Ivan says Brewers will have 100 wins this season.
That's a bold statement. That's a tall order. That's a tough season. Yeah.
So here we go. They're coming back over here. All right, right back at it, and that's going to be, I think that was a strike. No, yep. There we go. 0 for 1 the count. Brew Crew up 4-1 over here, top of the third inning. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ball. 1-1 now the count. There you go. 3 more better. Yeah, the Brewers' regular season last year was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch over. That's going to be ball outside. Travis says it's a stretch to say the Brewers win 90 games this year. You guys might have to fight it out. You know what I mean? Here we go. The 2-1 count. And he got a piece of that. That's up top. And they're going to get under it. And there you go. That's going to be an out. But they're going to run into each other.
Well, I don't know. The so-called baseball experts are projecting they're going to win about 85 or 87 this year, is what they're saying.
And the mayor says Cubs will be trash, and I am here for it.
Hey, let me hear you.
Brewers will be a wild card team unless the ownership opens their pocket more. What we got here? That was a missed it. That was a ball. Yeah, we're gonna see like how this Brewers team can come back this season. Missing some pieces, but here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be outside, I believe, for a ball. 2-0, the count. Here we go. The Cubs still suck, just like the Bears. Every Wisconsinite knows it. You know what I mean? And I even have a new shirt in my store saying that. So here we go. 2-1 is the count. They screwed it up. I think the mayor's already trashed. What's up, Philly boy? How you doing?
Phil, how you doing, buddy?
And that's going to be up top. What was that? 3-1 to count over here. Trade Yelich to free up salary. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know anything about baseball to even be saying what they should do. I mean, I know, but you know what I mean? I don't know enough. I'm not locked in like that. Here we go. 3-1 is the count, and that's going to be a ball up top, and that's going to be a walk. So they got a man on first, one out. What's going on over there? Colson Montgomery up over here. Let me see this one right here. I tried ordering from your store a few months ago, but it wouldn't let me ship up here. Do you know if that's still the case? It should ship everywhere. Oh, I can figure it out. We could talk after. But yeah, my stuff should ship everywhere. And here comes, that's going to be a ball outside over here. The mayor says he's not drinking. Probably at work. Just prescription drugs, he says. They would have to eat a lot of Yelich's salary. He's not desirable anymore. Yeah, I mean that's when it goes with trading, big contracts and whatnot. Not everyone wants that contract. I don't think I'll say I'm not going to speak on it because not all knowing about baseball right now. I will be though. Matt went from second to first. Well, I didn't even know if is that on there. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Oh no, that's because at the end of the inning I forgot to take that runner off. It's the first baseball game of the season. Just getting used to it. Come on, Phil, be easy on me.
You need to be locked in, Matt Ramage. You're the owner of $1 billion sports entertainment empire. You know what I mean? All right, so 2-0 is the count. Tap of the third over here. And here comes the pitch right down the middle as you can be. No swing. 96 miles an hour. Trust me, I have had all of the Matt ran. What? All right, here comes the pitch. Right down the middle again and no swing. He's like, no, I don't want those good pitches. Do not throw those good pitches at me. Oh, I get what you're saying. I have all the Matt Ramage apparel, and it ships like as smooth as butter. So here we go. 2-2 is the count over here. Speaking can be hard at times, you know what I mean? And here comes the pitch. That was up top, and he swings at that, and that's an out. That guy sucks. Two right down the middle, no swing. Puts it up top. Yeah, let me whack at that thing. That's hilarious. And he was so mad. Oh, brutal. 2 outs over here. Got a man on first. Here comes the pitch, and he whacks at that. That's going to be a strike one.
Boy, they're really taking some cuts at that. They're trying for the fence.
Yeah, they're like pulling out their like shoulder, swinging at this thing. My kid say he wants to grow up and be a mogul like Matt Ramage. That's going to be a ball. Well, they called it a strike. I think that was a ball. But I don't know. Maybe have higher goals. So, you know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Maddie, what beanie are you wearing? Do they make any for men? This is from my store. This is my beanie. Vinny, no room for the strike zone graphic pitch location. Thought we had that before.
We did. I mean, I could put it up there if you guys wanted. We did that before, and I don't know, it was just kind of a pain updating it and stuff. But I can put that up if you guys want it.
We don't need it. Philly boy's just needy.
Yeah. The one thing, EV Mux took away our regular like RSS feed where it gave like all the scores and stuff, like our little ticker on top.
That's a swing and a miss, and that's going to be an out. So that ends the inning. But yeah, that
so
ticker, they took that away.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do? All right, so we're going to be ending the third inning over here, in the middle of the third inning. And we'll be right back over here in a couple minutes.
Welcome. How many in your party today?
It's just me today. How long will the wait be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. Could be up to an hour.
How about now?
Holy shnikes, yeah. Come right this way. Have a seat right here next to the fireplace.
Ooh, looks fancy. So what's good tonight?
Well, we have a lot of great things that are good tonight. How about spaghetti and meatballs? Or we have macaroni and cheese. Or you can get some chicken.
All right, I think I will have your finest chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese and the finest chocolate milk in all of Wisconsin.
Coming right up. I'll get it for you right away. And here's your dinner, sir. Is it to your satisfaction, sir?
This looks fantastic.
And for your drink, sir, I have Nature's Touch chocolate milk, the finest in the land.
What's the vintage on that, good sir?
Why, it doesn't expire for 2 weeks yet.
Ooh, that's fresh. You don't get chocolate milk like this outside of Wisconsin, you know what I mean? If you're eating Quick Trip, you're not eating gas station food. This is gourmet. Check out this food right here. So you can go to Quick Trip, get the take-home meal, bring it home, put it on some fancy plates, and no one's gonna know that you got it from Quick Trip. Go down to Quick Trip, get you some. Well, it'll be our little secret, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse me, I got some food to eat, you know what I mean?
We'll see you next time.
All right, here we go. We are back over here. And that's going to be 0-1 count over here. Got, Matt Ramage will be on the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. Dude, I was a Tony Hawk fan before games were even a thing. And that's going to be a ball over here. When I was like 10 or whatever, I had a Tony Hawk skateboard. I could do a little bit of skateboarding back in the day, you know what I mean? I am needy. Here we go. We got our hit over here. That's going to be a grounder thrown to first, and that's going to be an out. This guy knows how to eat. Know what I mean? Gang signs at the end really make that video. I don't remember the gang signs. All right, here we go. We have one out over here. Here comes the pitch, and he gets a piece of that. He's going to foul it off. And there we go. That's going to be a strike. No swing there. I was actually listening to that interview they had going on over here on the TV. Did you use to get the CCS catalog with all the skater gear? I did. They had some cool stuff. Yeah, we used to have like a skater shop, like a skateboard shop. Everyone like went down to. We wouldn't actually buy the magazines because we were poor, but we'd read them inside. So 2 outs over here, 4-1 lead, and you got a piece of that, but that's going to be fouled off. Sal Frelick. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be up top. No swing. That's a ball. 1-1 the count. My wife's a huge Tony Hawk fan. I sometimes think if she would have married him, I'd still be in Wisconsin. Should I be mad at her? Should have tried harder. You know what I mean? That's going to be a strike over here. Yeah, Tony Hawk is awesome. I've been, watching him since I was just a tad little boy. I think it's funny all the social media stuff he does. Oh, we're going to have a hit over here right to the pitcher, throw it to first, and that's going to be an out, and that's going to end that inning. But yeah, Tony Hawk back in the day, that's like the only skateboard. That was like the one you strive for, unless you got the cheap stuff. But we used to do all that. No one cares about that. But those were some good times, you know what I mean? Hey, I lost my crowns. I was 2, now nothing. Wait, I don't know if I understand that one. You get it, Vinny?
I'm a little lost on that one too. Yeah.
Sometimes I just think I'm stupid. You can't understand basic conversations. I'm not sure what you mean there, Ray. Talking about the Milwaukee Brewers postseason appearance in 2018.
But that's all right. We don't want to talk about last year. Great season, but they stunk it up when they got in the playoffs.
That's the name. It shows like a record or something. Achievement? I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not really sure. Oh, you mean on YouTube? Yeah, I think that there's some kind of crowns, and I don't know what that means because I kind of have the YouTube chat over here. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, I never really know what that is. On YouTube chat, you get a ranking of how much you post and get points. I'm currently number 1. There you go. I like it.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now. I do see crowns, and then there's like a number next to it. There we go. I learned this stuff. You know what I mean?
There you go then.
Yeah, Hugh Janus over here teaching me some stuff. You know what I mean?
Hugh Janus. Yes.
Phil's got 3. Mayor's got a 2.
Well, Philly's always like chatting.
He's like on Facebook. He's on YouTube. He's all over the place.
He's all over. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're gonna tap it a 4th over here.
You guys want to beat Philly? You got to step up your game because he's always chatting. Yeah.
Well, that's a swing and a miss over here. 0-1 is the count over here. Says I have 75 XP in my profile. All right, here we go. What are they calling that? Is that going to be a foul? Did a bat touch it? It hit the ground?
Yeah, foul back. Yeah, Philly's a pro when it comes to the chatting. He's serious. Yeah.
He takes this very seriously.
He does. He's got game. He's got skill.
So here we go. 0-2 is the count. Pitch coming up over here. And he swung at that. That was up high, though. Why is Siri just running up on me like that?
Yeah.
Just talking. The phone just starts. What? I didn't get that. I wasn't talking to you, lady. Okay, I just didn't know what it mean and why I lost mine. No big deal. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works and how that's like automatic. That's nothing I do. 'Cause I didn't know it was a thing. But yeah, because those are top fans with the crown. It says on top over here. You should be, because you're hammering away over here. I enjoy jumping on these live shows and seeing the commercials. Nice escape from the real world. You know what I mean? That's what we try to do. Just have a good time. Here comes the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. That's going to be 0-2, the count now. What are we wanting about there? What's confusing you? You're ranking? You better step it up. No skills here. That would be CM Jugs. What's going on? Austin Hayes over here at the bat. 0-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that right past the pitcher. Not going to get to the outfield a little bit, and he's going to be on base. That could have went through. It could have been a double. So at least he stopped it and kind of got a hold of it there. There's my expert in analysis. Mayor's behind. It is interesting because as I'm doing this, I have the YouTube up so I can see like what it looks like because I have a weird setup right now, and there is like a major delay on YouTube from what I see, from what's going on. I think that's everywhere though. All right, they're gonna throw it over here to first. Keep 'em honest.
You're getting better at calling that stuff, though, because that's exactly what they would say. Keep them honest. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I do. I drink and I know stuff. All right, that's going to be a foul ball there. That's from the Game of Thrones. It's hilarious. Remember that was like in my intro? I drink and I know things. And I didn't no idea where it came from. I'm like the hugest Game of Thrones fan. But I didn't recognize it. But it's funny. He said, I'm not behind. I'm dead on. Memo from the mayor. All right, here we go. Here comes pitch, and it's going to be a swing and a miss. That was up top a little bit. So 0-2 is the count. A man on first.
Favorite character on the show? Is it Dinklage?
What are you talking about?
On Game of Thrones.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's probably my favorite character. Although I do like seeing dragons blow stuff up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1-2 is the count over here. Oh, Joffrey says his favorite character. That's going to be a ball outside. He was the most psychopathic character, I think, in like any show. And they're just like, yeah, that's fine. He's like a kid, and he's just murdering everyone. Cut everyone's head off. Spoiler alert. 2-2 is count over here. They got a man on first. And that's going to be a ball outside. Look at this. Yay, I got my crown back. I'm going to cry even though there isn't any crying in baseball. There indeed is not crying in baseball. You know what I mean?
Let me say something. Let me say something.
3-2 count, and that's going to be a bad pitch right there, and that's going to be a walk. Oh, there's a lot of, all right, I don't know what you're talking about there. On the Game of Thrones. Oh, I mean, there's adult content on. I don't think I would call it that.
I think Matt's like, can't wait for the next show.
There's definitely not that. There's some, Raymond stole my #1 crown. Oh, there you go. And here comes the pitch. That was low, but he swung at it in the dirt. So there we go. We got Ashby warming up. There we go. So here we go. We got a man on first, a man on second. 0-1 is the count. He swung at that thing. Miss. He's about battling over here on the YouTube chat for the number one spot. I like it. Got bumped. No top three now. Oh, that's brutal. Here it comes. That's going to be a strike. Another low one swung at. I feel like I could do that. You know what I mean?
Everybody love everybody! Come on!
I've never watched. My wife said it was a gleam in her eye. What are you talking about? Game of Thrones?
It was a good show. It was, yeah, I like it.
I think it's great. All right, here we go. They can't let him get anything out of this, though. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. So 0-1 is the count. 2 outs here. They got to get out of this inning right here. Thrones of games. It's dog eat dog out here. You know what I mean? So 1-1 now the count over here. Come on, Brew. Here comes the pitch. That was outside, and that's a ball. Not even close. I had to go back to 1 from 2. Should have moved up to 3. I'm calling YouTube and demanding my ranking back. You know what I mean? You might have to get to the bottom of this, figure this thing out. You know what I mean? Vinny, did you watch the new Peaky Blinders movie?
Never even heard of it. No.
Yeah, I see that there's a movie. I tried to get into that show. I just really couldn't get into it as much. No, it seems like a really great show, but 2-2 is the count over here. You got a man on first and second. Got to get out of this, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Oh my goodness! And there we go. Got out of it. Woo! You know what I mean? Dude, that was beautiful. I know baseball's fun, huh? Yeah, it's on Netflix. So if you've never really watched Peaky Blinders the whole way through, does it make sense to watch it, or is it like an extended kind of like they did for Breaking Bad? They got one, or is it something else? Let me know. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was good to get out of that. Brewers still up 4-1. And there you go. You know what I mean? Do we have any other games going on right now?
Looking at it right here.
Look at the top of the screen over here.
Here, let me refresh this.
No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's Pitts, the Mets, bottom of the 5. It's kind of small. I'm trying to read it. You know, I don't have good eyes. You know what I mean? Let's go Brewers. What do you got, Vinny?
So the Mets are beating the Pirates 9-4 in the bottom of the 5th. Let's see. We also have the Cubs are losing to the Nationals 7-2 in the top of the 4th. And there's no score with the Twins and Orioles in the 2nd. So those are the only games going on right now.
There you go. And there's your news. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Cubs are getting beat by the Nationals.
Yeah. Don't like, you know what I mean?
I mean, they're getting crushed.
I might have to
the Cubs are just horrible right now. They're just no. I mean, if the Cubs had a song that demonstrates their team right now, it'd be this.
Once I get that guitar, I'll make a song. I gotta learn how to play it first. Do you have a blog site folks could write to? On my website, I think there's a place that people can write stuff. Otherwise, you know, you can email me or whatever. I don't like have a blog. I'm not good at writing. I think blogs are writing, you know what I mean? But on my website, I believe that there's a place. Twins play at Houston later. So how you feel about the Twins there, Philly boy? Yes, Cubs
Actually-
suck and Trader Mike.
Actually, the Angels play at the at Houston Astros later
All right.
at 3:10. Twins are playing the Orioles right now.
I heard the Cubs are also moving to Hammond. All right, so see what we got here. We're in the bottom of the fourth right here. 1-1 is the count. Let's get locked in over here. You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch, and they took a whack at that. It's going to be fouled off right behind them. There you go. Got it right. Got to get it right. That's a good movie right there. Angels in the outfield. Twins suck every year. And that's going to be, I believe, he fouled that off. What happened there? 1-2 is the count either way.
And is front row Amy at the game today? I haven't looked yet to see.
Oh, that's going to be, what was that?
Whoa!
2-2 is the count.
Don't see her at the game today. Nope.
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be right at the pitcher. Get past him in the air. He's going to yeet it to first, and the runner got there. Oh, my goodness. What a play. That ball was all over the place. Couldn't get there in time, and the Brewers got a man on first. Okay, here's something. Oh, I missed it right here. Okay, here's something I've been thinking about with the news that the Bears might be moving to Indiana. Are you down with that, or does it even matter since they'll still suck? I don't think it's going to happen. I think they'll figure something out at the end. But if they do move to Indiana, it will be absolutely hilarious. I will make shirts for them. You know what I mean? And that's going to be right down the middle over here for a strike. 0-1 the count. Man on first. Here you go. And there comes the pitch, and that's going to be another strike. No, ball. I was wrong. My eyes lied to me. You know what I mean? Matt Ramage, does your wife get jealous when beautiful women come up to you and hit on you because you run $1 billion? That doesn't happen. Never happened. 1-1 is the count. Got a man on first over here. Let's get some bats swinging right here. You know what I mean? Oh, they're going to have a little bunt situation right here. They're going to throw it to first, and he's going to be out. But sacrificing Hamilton, I think that was him, is on second. One out, a man on second. Scoring position, as they say. Only the first lady of Green Bay hits on me. She doesn't even. Matt mooches off the hot chicken at Quick Trip. Yeah, I just stand outside and someone's buying chicken. I'm like, hey, what is that, 8-piece? What's going on? You got an 8-piece. You can't give me one? We go 0-1 is the count. A man on second over here. Here comes Joey Ortiz. Comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Right down the middle. A little curveball action, something over there. There you go. She says she does twice a month. You got a piece of that. It's going to be fouled off. So 0-2 the count. In the bullpen. Hicks. For the White Sox. There you go. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be up top, and you're going to follow that thing back. 0-2 still the count. Oh, he's going to throw it to second, try to catch him slipping. He's not going to be able to, though. Throwing to second has to be the hardest. I am craving Quick Trip chicken thanks to Matt and Mayor's fine dining commercial. You know what I mean? Go get you something. They got a sale going on right now. All right, here we go. Oh, pitch bad outside, and that's going to be a ball. 1-2. What's going on? Oh, yeah, 1-2. They're a little slow on that little counter there. You know what I mean? Get with it. Here's a great, wonderful, awesome question for you, Matt. Honestly, is demanded. Which do you prefer, Culver's chicken or Quick Trip? I don't eat Culver's chicken. And I've never had chicken from Culver's. Whenever I get Culver's, I get the Butterburger. So I really can't say. But, you know, Quick Trip chicken is elite, you know what I mean? But, yeah, maybe I'll have to check out Culver's chicken. But whenever I go there, I get the same thing. I get like that, usually the sourdough Butterburger. It's fantastic, you know what I mean?
Runner stole third, by the way, too.
Yeah, so I missed that reading the comment over here. So we got a stolen base over here. Now we got a hit. It's on the ground, and that's going to be a run in for the Brew Crew, baby! 5-1! Let's go! 1 out, a man on first. There we go. Phil says Culver's fish is good. I've never had it. There we go. I missed that, but Steele's third. There you go. That was a good question, though. Right. 2 for 2. Oh. Did that just happen? Or are they showing
safe at second, out at first?
Yeah. Okay. I thought they were showing a replay of the one I missed. All right. So now safe at second.
That happened really
outs.
fast. Yeah.
5-1. Yeah, that's the thing. When I'm looking at comments, sometimes I miss it. Just because my eyes can look at two things at once doesn't mean I can see them both. But yeah, he slid in there. That was beautiful right there. Perfect slide.
Yeah, and I was clearing out the balls and strikes as it was happening, and yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
Here we go. Did you guys fix the call-in show? It was hard to go off the show because of the delay. Yeah, that's all fixed. We got Vinny worked on it, got a new system set up, so the next time we do a call-in show, it'll be smooth operations. You know what I mean?
Yep. It'll be just like when you hear on the radio shows when you call in, whatever you're watching on, just turn like your TV down or something like that because you'll be going off your phones like that, so that way there's no feedback. So, but yeah, it's just like talking on the phone with them now.
All right, here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. No swing. 0 for 1 over here. 0-1, I should say. Culver's chicken is good, but I'd have a hard time choosing which is better. And I think we're having something going on. That's 0-2 count. I think I missed that pitch right there. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. 0-2 count. 2 men on base, first and second.
Yeah, we do have 2 men on base. Yeah.
And here comes the pitch. That's going to be up top, no swing. And that's going to be 1-2 count now.
Oh, I see. They walked that other guy. Okay, I see what they did. So that way they can get a force out on either third, second, or first. Okay, I get it now.
So here goes the pitch. You got a piece of that. It's up top. Does it hit the ground? And it does. It lands, and he's rounding the bases. He's running towards home, and he slides to third. He's going to be out at third, though. So 6-1.
But the run scores.
Yeah, the runner scores. But that was a wild situation right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
6-1. Brewers over the White Sox right here. And we're going to step away here for a second. I'm going to go grab me another water. We'll be right back after these messages. You know what I mean?
As a mother, I value what my children eat. That's why Ramage Bits has always been on my kitchen table.
And look, my kids just love it.
And look, my kids just love Ramage Bits.
My kids won't stop eating this stuff.
More!
What the hell is in this stuff? Get rid of the cereal.
Ramage bits. Your kids will crave them.
Who wants to watch Matt Ramage?
Ramage bits.
All righty, we are back over here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll be drinking the agua. You know what I mean? Guys, stay hydrated. I'm not going to get hammered in the middle of the day. I got stuff to do. All right. I had to run all the way upstairs, though, because I don't put water in my beer fridge. You know what I mean? A little bit more of a walk. Am I listening to Vince Scully doing a Brewers game? I'm not sure who that is. I called a 3-run inning. I keep messing this thing up. And only got 2. Come on, Brew. All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be ball 1. There you go. It's a mild 80 degrees here in Indiana. Hope you all are enjoying a bright sunshine day. It's definitely not 81 here or 80 here. Here comes the pitch. You got a piece of that. We're going to try to throw it to first. Can he beat the run? I think that's going to be an out. There it is. They got him. So 6-1 right here. When is Ramage Bits and Berries coming out? I'm not sure.
Well, Ramage Bits now has real bacon bits in it now, too.
There you go.
Yes.
I see there's 8 people watching on YouTube, but only 2 thumbs up. Come on, people. Show Matt some love. Hit the thumbs up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tap that thumbs up, no matter where you're watching. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. We have 119 people watching live across all the places right now. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into this. Show some love. Yes.
Here comes the pitch. I think he was going to go for a bunt there. That's going to be 2-0.
Ooh. There we go.
Yeah, I wonder if I can like my own stream there.
Hey, that's
mine
cheating.
now. I like my own stuff. You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch. No swing, and that's going to be a strike. 2-1 is the count over here. There you go. You know, sometimes people just need a little reminder. And that's going to be a up top ball.
And honestly, sometimes those little things like that don't cost anything really does help, you know?
Yeah, it always helps tapping that like button, you know what I mean? So there we go. 3-1 is the count, and that's going to be, what are they calling that? That's a strike, so that's going to be a full count now. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out with us. This was fun, you know what I mean? Have a glorious day there, Hugh Janus, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Full count over here. And it's a swing and a miss. So there you go. A strikeout right here. 2 outs. And the mayor went for his first nap. It is nap time, you know what I mean? 2:47 right here in Wisconsin. It's a good time for a nap. I've been taking a lot of naps lately because I haven't had like streams or whatnot. You know, from work, and I'm just like, let me get some sleep, you know what I mean? And that's going to be a strike, no swing.
Which is true, because normally we get in touch with each other a few days during the week, and we've had a few days where we don't talk.
Yeah, I'd be Wednesday. Here comes the pitch. It's me up top for a ball. And we have Stacy in the building. Shout out to you, Stacy. How you doing?
Jersey girl.
All right, here we go. 1-1 is the count. Over here comes the pitch, and it's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. 99 miles an hour. You couldn't get one more mile an hour on that thing, baby. Oh, he calling you out. He said, nope, let the dog out. Now we don't have to ask that question.
Oh, the
You get
mayor's
it?
killer guard dog.
Who let the dogs out? You know what I mean? That was a joke. All right, here we go. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be popped up. It's up in the clouds. They're going to be able to come down with it. He's tracking it. Boom. There you go. There's an out. 11 Ks, huh?
He's having a pretty good game.
Yeah, and he had like those balls early on, you know, he got out of it, you know, got a little trouble, but able to come out of that, you know, good on him. Here we go. That's a good song. Stacy's mom has got it going on. That was a banger back in the day, you know what I mean? Here we go. Philly Boy says, I took my shoes off too, Mayor. The dogs were barking. Oh, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. We'll ring the doorbell. Yeah. There we go. The Miz cleans 5 innings. There you go. Here we go. Who let the dogs out? Phil did. Good job, bud. Mine is still snoring away. My dog's upstairs. My dog doesn't leave my wife's side. She works at home. He just sits by her desk the whole day. But there we go. We're at commercial right here for anyone who might not be watching. I think everyone's probably watching.
You know, Philly posted a video with his 3 dogs outside, and it was kind of cute. The 3 were kind of waiting to see which one was going to jump first, where they were kind of going at each other. But no, the question I have for Phil is, it's got to be difficult taking 3 dogs out at once. You know, they all got to have different like attitudes. Where one,
yeah, he just let her open a door.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of them's got to be like, I'm going to take off. You know, one will probably be like, okay, I'll hang out, but one's got to be rebellious. You know, out of the 3,
you got to have a fence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having a fence with a dog is like the best thing I did. Put up a fence in the backyard. Otherwise, you go on a leash and he's getting tangled up. He's doing all types of stupid stuff. Come back to get him and he's all choked out because he's an idiot. Yeah, so I put actually with like the fence I got. I just went and got like gardening fence, and I just bought a whole bunch of it and put it all around my yard. It doesn't look bad. It wasn't that crazy expensive. But here we go, coming back over here. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be low. What are they going to call this? So that was a strike. 0-1. He must have swung, I guess.
Oh, they said he went around. Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying it. Yeah, electric fence. People get that. You know what I mean? Those seem confusing. Here we go. Here comes a pitch. That's going to be another low one into the dirt. What kind of dogs y'all got? I got a Lab, Husky, Shepherd mix, the most spoiled dog I've ever owned. I think it's a Springer Spaniel. Is that what it is? I don't know. Ooh, Jordan loves siding right there. You know what I mean? 2-1 is the count. Got some interviews rocking out over here. And he got a piece of that. That's me fouled off. We're in the bottom of the 5th right here. Look at that. Jordan Stoltz over here, Olympic gold medalist and Wisconsin native. Shout out. All right, here we go. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And he got a piece of that. I think the pitcher got it, and he's going to toss it to first. Easy out for the White Sox. I got 3/4 of an acre, 3 beagles, mom, and 2 sons. There you go. A little family going on over there. Jordan Love and his wife in the seats. Dude is humble. You know what I mean? That's how you watch baseball right there.
I've always heard he's a decent guy. If you ran into him, he's pretty cool to you, from what I've always heard. You know? Yeah, and
I've seen videos and stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. Here we go. That's gonna be followed off right here. I think I saw a video of a Bears fan trolling him, like was recording him or whatever, and he was still like just laughing, like he was like, you know, Bears whatever dominate this and that, and he kind of just laughed it off. Seems like a good dude. Like, don't take stuff too serious. I'd have been like, go to hell, kid. Just kidding. All right, that one got through. A nice little hit over here. And he's going to get, that's going to be a single. Slap that thing out there in the outfield, you know what I mean? Is Jordan Wave getting bigger? I'm not sure. I don't think. I mean, she's like an athlete. Maybe I don't know. I didn't look. Didn't see her.
Well, she is pregnant.
Is she? Yeah, I couldn't remember if she was. But there we go. He got a piece of that thing. It's gonna go the distance. 2-run home run. Oh my goodness! There we go. There we go. 8-1 after that 2-run home run. There we go. Loving the graphics right there. You know what I mean? Slide down, Bernie.
Hey, well, at least we got to see it.
All right. And here comes, that was outside. 1-0 is going to be the count. Beautiful right there. You know what I mean? Get jacked up. So 1 out still. And that's going to be, I think that's a strike right there. No swing. 1-1 now the count. Home run, a little behind. You know what I mean?
Al Frelick, the good fella. Yes.
And that's going to be a ball outside. 2-1 is the count. Bottom of the 5th. Still trying to find a Bernie. Hang on. Oh, that's going to be, that's a ball. Strike. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, 3-1 is the count over here. Yeah, good luck with that, Philly boy. I should have done a giveaway today. I didn't have one planned, but maybe one of these streams coming up, I'll do a giveaway on some of the new merch I just got out. But that's going to be a walk over here. He's going to first base. They got 1 out, got a man on first. Let's keep her rolling over here, you know what I mean?
Well, the White Sox kind of suck, you know, because where are they from, Matt? The White Sox?
They're from Chicago, you know what I mean? Maybe the Brewers are so fantastically good. Bears will be holding the cellar again this year. They had their one good season, so they can brag it up for 20 years. You know what I mean? That's what happens. I think they got something good that they're kind of building over there for sure. But we'll see if they can keep her moving. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing. Can you do it consistently? Now they're gonna throw it to first, check him a little bit. Bottom of the 5th over here. Is there a mercy rule? What's going on in this thing? You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch, and that's gonna. You got a piece of that thing, and I think that's gonna be even under it. That's gonna be caught. He's gonna throw it in, so that's gonna be the 2nd out. Bottom of the 5th over here. Still a man on first.
Yeah, isn't the White Sox? Isn't that the team that the Pope likes?
I think he was a White Sox fan.
White Sox fan, yeah.
I think it's so weird having two teams in the same city. Obviously, it's a big city, and it's like people who live over here are fans of this team. People who live over here, like the same thing in New York, like with the Mets. But now here we go, and that's going to be a strike. So 0-1 is the count. They're talking about beards over here. Here we go. Here comes that pitch. And he got a piece of that to be fouled off. Baseball players are superstitious. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. You know what I mean? That's probably one of the best jokes, which I stole, but still. South side is way better than north side. I have no idea about sides. And that thing's getting up. Getting up! Oh, they're going to be underneath it at the warning track, and that's going to be the 3rd out to end this thing. Yeah, dude, that went up, that went back there, but it wasn't quite enough. I'm here for the graphics. Story, not story. I'm a Yankees fan, but no shame in me supporting your Brewers today. You know what I mean? Good luck to your Yankees.
Stacy's a Matt Ramage fan. That's why she's here. So, hey, Stacy. Yes.
Stacy, you're awesome. You know what I mean? And then we got ourselves a fighter donation. The only thing better than this game is Matt's awesome Quick Trip shirt. Had lunch there today. Best mac and cheese around. I appreciate you, Mike. You know what I mean?
We got to do it. We got to do it just this one time. Okay.
The Bears still
Here we go.
suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. They really, 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 really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck. All the ladies now.
Appreciate you, Mike. You know what I mean? Matt is just a little butt stitches. Take it easy. Take it easy. Bears fans try to claim the Pope as theirs. Yeah. Everyone in Chicago is fighting for it. But, yeah, you know, you go. This is a good game right here. This is a good way to open the season for the Brewers. You know what I mean? All right, let me take that off there. You know what I mean? All right, I think I'm missing some. Oh, yes, I donated for that song. There you go. You know what I mean? I'm going to make my own song. What puppets we talking about here? All right, here we go. I think I got something in my eye over here, dude. It's tweaking out. Oh, I didn't mean butt. I wasn't sure, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know, Matt, when they said that the Bears try to claim the Pope, well, I've got the Pope on the line right now, and I don't think that's true. So here he is live from the Vatican. Here's the Pope right now.
The Bears suck. The Bears suck.
See, so I don't think that's right. So
There we go. That's going to be first pitch right down the line for a strike. No swing over there. Yeah, that's like, you know, breaking news right there. You know what I mean?
that's breaking. And you got to be impressed that I had his actual number and able to get through to him, you know?
Yeah. So that's going to be a ball. 1-1's going to be the count. It's your finger in your eye. Here we go. So that's going to be a strike over there, right? Yeah, 1-2 is the count. Matt, are you going to be doing a stream for the NFL draft this year? Yes, we'll have a big stream for probably the whole NFL draft.
Yes.
So come hang out, you know what I mean? 1-2 is the count. Oh, look at that. You're wearing the same gear as you guys are twins in today. You know what I mean?
Hey, awesome, Philly. Good deal.
I used to have a hoodie like that. I don't know where it is. Here comes the pitch over here. That was up top, but he took a swing at it anyways, and that's going to be a strikeout.
Boy, the pitching is great today.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, that just was crazy because, like, earlier I was like, you know, he had a lot of balls in a row, and he was kind of put in some spots, but he's been killing it. Like, almost like that was strategic. He's like, I'm going to do that on purpose. So 8-1. Top of the 6th inning. Who would be a better baseball player, Matt or Vinny? Definitely not me. I can't hit a ball, and I wasn't able to hit a ball when I was young either. That was just not. My hand-eye coordination isn't good. You know what I mean?
I was on 2 champion teams.
We're gonna have an out over here. Were you there?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
So 2 outs. So tell us about that, Vinny. Come on. Don't be shy now.
Well, Little League Bank of Fort Atkinson. I was city champion for that one.
What position you play?
Well, I was third base. Well, I played.
Were you backed up or you starting?
I'll start. Yeah, third base. But I mean, I shuffled all over: third base, second base, first base. I played the outfield, pitch.
Yeah, Swiss Army knife over there.
I never played catcher. I wasn't a catcher at all. So
And that's going to be inside. We're going to have a ball over here. We're talking about 12K. Is that how much you want to give me? We go. I'm wearing my Packer hoodie. Don't have any Brewer stuff. You know what I mean? I don't have a bunch of Brewer stuff. I got some in my merch store, so it's not really Brewer stuff, but you know what I mean? Copyrights. I ain't trying to copy. You know what I mean? But it's Milwaukee themed, baseball themed. The mayor played ball before they used gloves. All right, here we go. Then we're gonna have a ball just outside over here. 2-1 is the count.
I played the mayor against him. Yeah.
Yeah. That was when Babe Ruth was still rocking it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd be like, Mayor, you're going down, you see? That's how we used to talk to each other, you see?
That's like my favorite voice when they do that. Like Dave Chappelle has one. It's Dave Chappelle, right? And he says, gets pulled over by a cop, and he's like, you can just use any voice you want. You know, the cop's like, do you know why I pulled you over? Because I'm black, say, hey. He's like, why are you talking like that? It's how I talk, say. It's like the funniest thing ever. I love that voice. Here comes the pitch over here. He's going to have a swing and a miss, so that's going to be 3 strikes, and yeah, out of here. 8-1 over here. Mayor played baseball when baseball was baseball. All right, I'm going to step away here for a minute. I'm going to use the rest area. I appreciate y'all rocking the chat. We'll get back to it in just a minute or so, all right?
What's for dinner? Try something the whole family can enjoy, regardless of the risks. Now with assorted flavors to choose from that the family will enjoy. Like pasta with meatballs, mac and cheese in a creamy chocolate milk sauce, fish eyes and cream corn, rainbow trout and Pabst Blue Ribbon, regular, and Polish sausage and sauerkraut.
For God's sake, open a window! It'll make you poop!
Ivan O's.
And we are back over here, you know what I mean? They got like some races on over here, you know what I mean? Mayor says I got a lot of Brewers gear, you know? I used to have a lot more. I just couldn't find it, like even today. And my Brewers hat I was gonna wear that today for stream, but my cat like slept on it, so
Hey.
it was all full of hair.
We have the wiener races going in the middle of the 7th inning. We've actually got a race for us on here coming up. So
yeah, so there you go. Just giving all the goods away, you know what I mean?
well, yeah, I mean, well, I gotta want to at least so they know it's coming up. Yeah.
All right, so what we got going on over here? Bottom of the 6th, 97 mile an hour right there. That's going to be a strike. Vinny played the kid Stitwell in a league of their own. A league of their own. All right, that's going to get through. Nice little hit right there. He's going to get first. He's going to stay at first. And the Mayor said, I played baseball shortstop. I was good in the field, not so good at the plate. Hit 210. Oh, he's got his stats right there. You know what I mean?
I was a good hitter, but I never hit a home run. I had 2 games where I hit it off the top of the fence twice. Same spot. Just never hit a home run, though.
My son hit a home run. That's all I can live off because I didn't. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be, I think that was inside. So that's going to be a ball 1-0. I actually have a picture of my son when he was, I think it was varsity or whatever, and I forget exactly what he did, but he won the game, and then like dumped Gatorade on him and stuff. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got I just don't know if I can justify getting any Brewers gear since I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I might have to get something just to represent the home team. You know what I mean?
I actually still have newspaper clippings when I was from way back in the early '80s, and stuff. But yeah.
We got great opening day. Brewers kicking butt, and the Cubbies getting their butt kicked in the same day. Gotta love it. You know what I mean? After this pitch, we'll give you that song again. You know what I mean? Oh, that's gonna be thrown at the first over here. He's safe.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
Hard to do when I'm not drinking. You know what I mean?
really suck.
What's the Bears and Cubs still suck? There we go. Right back to it. Way better at hockey. What are we talking about over there? The mayor wore those baggy capri pants playing baseball and chewing tobacco at the age of 10.
Yeah, you see? You see?
All right, 2-1 is the count over here.
And he wasn't a pitcher. He was a hurler back then. That's what they called it, a hurler.
That's all foul ball. You're too old to know that, you know what I mean? 8-1 is the score. 2-2 was the count. A man on first.
He had a girlfriend named Carla, but she died of smallpox back then. Medical science wasn't quite there back then.
That's a ball. They're going to be throwing to second, try to get him, and they do. He is out at second. That was a perfect throw by that catcher. Threw it right in the lane. So 3-2 is still the count. Yeah, that was a good throw. He was right there. He's like, I wonder if he lost track of the count. He's like, why would he do that? Here comes the pitch up top, and that's going to be a ball, and that's going to be a walk. The mayor is so mean, he beat up Mr. Peanut and took his monocle. You see?
You see?
Wonder what video Matt would like in the 90s. Dude, that was cool. I posted a picture on Facebook the other day. Me in the 90s.
I was looking for a picture and I found one. I was going to pop it on there. I'll pop it on there later. I found a picture of me in the 90s. So I had hair back then. Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be a ball. I was really skinny in the 90s too.
Oh, I was. Wait till you see me. I was really skinny. Yeah.
That's going to be a ball. So 2-0 is the count. 1 out. Come on, Yelich. Send that ball to the moon. And here comes no swing. That's going to be a strike. So 2-1 now the count. He's LOL in the 90s. The 90s was the best decade, or whatever they call that. And that's going to, you got a piece of that one. It's going to be full ball.
The mayor and I will say the 80s.
Yeah, old people always have like wrong, opinions. So
well, yeah, but you got to figure. I got 9 years on you, right?
Doesn't matter. 90s was better than the 80s. Quality of life was better. Everyone in the 80s was on crack. Oh my God. They almost hit by the pitch over there inside. That's going to be another ball. So full count here. In danger of walking them. 30 years ago. '80s rocked, hands down, best music, best wardrobe, best people. I don't think that. I don't know. I like the '80s music, but I don't know. I just can't get on board with that. You know what I mean? I think good. I don't know. I put the 90s a little ahead, but I think everyone does. It depends on how old you are. Everyone thinks when they were a kid it was the best time. But what's going on over here? What are they doing? They're looking for a ball. What's going on?
It was a walk. It was walk runners at first and second.
Oh, I know, but in the audience, in the stands, they were like, look like someone dropped a contact or something. They're all looking for something. Yeah, he was rocking a mullet. I had a mullet for a while, but I don't have pictures. Like, we didn't take pictures back then like that. Maybe I was just poor. I don't know. Way better music in the 80s, man. I like the music in the 80s. I like AC/DC and all that stuff. But the 90s, dude. 90s was a vibe, dude.
And MTV actually played music in the 80s.
90s, what stuck around? Like everything. I mean, I listen to 90s on 9 on Sirius XM all the time. I love me some 90s music. I like 80s music too, but I've heard 80s music my whole life, so it's kind of like what my parents listen to. You guys are old, you know what I mean?
My God.
The 80s, everything was great. Everything was legal, kind of. I don't think it was. That's going to be a hit straight up the middle. And that's going to be, dude, are you going to have a run come in?
Yep.
Bases, there we go. We have another run. So 9-1. Runners on the corners. MTV was good in the 90s too, though. It was made in the 80s. No, I don't say I like 80s music. That's like, for me, I just put 90s a little. I mean, 80s music, like if you break it down, like obviously 80s music was better because like, I think there was some good 90s music, but overall, 80s music was rocking it. They're still playing it today. And they're still playing a lot of 90s music too, but I'll give them that. But I like the 90s a lot more. MTV was awesome back then, though. I remember like going to school. We'd walk to school. We'd go to my friend's house and pick her up, and we'd sit in her living room and just watch MTV in the morning, before we watched school. Good times, you know what I mean? And they played music. It was always like Axl Rose. His mouth just huge. That's what I remember. We just laugh at it. His mouth was like bigger than her head. Like that guy could eat you if he wanted to. Here we go. Got a pop up over here. And he's going to get that thing. That's going to be the second out. 9-1. MTV Spring Break was lit back in the day. Base running is huge.
Here we go. Frelick, last time up, he hit that big homer.
Let's do it again. Look at that jersey. Dirty. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be inside for a ball. The 50s were sweet. I like 50s music. 50s and 60s music. Like ba 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 ran. Ba 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 ba. I know the whole song, dude. I'll sing that thing right now.
When I performed on stage, that's what I covered. That's what I played all the time when I was on stage, yeah.
Yeah, my mom liked that stuff. She's probably the same age as Vinny.
Oh, God. No, that's what I grew up hearing. My mom played that stuff all the time, yeah.
Here we go. I wonder what Matt was like in school. Were you the popular kid in school, Matt? I wasn't such a popular kid. I was like kind of a goofy. I was a goofball. I was kind of a dork, but I was always interrupting class, getting kicked out for joking around. I switched schools so much. I've had like where I was like I'd be at one school, and you'd be like you have a lot of friends, and like you're like considered one of the the cool people or whatever. And then you move, you go to another school, and everyone thinks you're a moron, and everyone beats you up. That's always cool.
That's so much fun.
I was at work till the rain got us, but was listening and following along. Brew Crew looking good. Go Pack Go. Bucks in 6 next year, and the Bears still suck. Probably one of the best comments you can put up here. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Rob. MTV in the 90s was real world crap. No, it wasn't. That didn't start till I feel like maybe late 90s. I don't know. By then I wasn't really listening to it anymore anyways, because I was out there partying. But I feel like early 2000s is when they started to slam all that junk in there. A little trivia for you all. What was the first song played on MTV?
I forget. The Radio Star.
Yeah, it was. Yep. They played it again to end it.
Yep. I actually sat up when it was snow on the TV waiting for the channel to turn on, watching it. I actually watched it. Yeah.
There you go. 2-2 is the count over here. And what are they gonna be? What are they gonna call that? I think that's a ball. There you go. Ball. 3-2 is the count. What's up, Goose?
Goose.
What is up? Yep, that is correct. Wins free merch from Matt Ramage. I'm actually sending him some right now. Oh, we have a hit over here. It's gonna be fouled off. Sociable. I'm drinking water. You can't do sociable. I do need a drink. You still have your baseball glove? I don't, so that thing probably disappeared and just dust. There's a foul ball right here.
I don't anymore. No. Actually, threw it in my sister's rummage sale ever since I got my fake knee. Can't really do anything anymore. So
There you go. Mike says, you got a Bear Still Suck thing, but no anti-Viking songs. You got to get one. Maybe I'll make one. I'll make my own. I don't think the Vikings matter enough to want to make a song.
You have this.
Have you seen my baseball? I have not seen your ball.
Okay, there's something about Mary. Have you seen my baseball? Yeah. Good movie.
I don't remember that. Here we go. Full count right here. And that's going to be high, and that's going to be a walk. So bases are going to be loaded. This was literally, they'd be about to get, just end the game.
One of the kids would be crying in the outfield right now, you know?
Well, he said, I was raising my children in the 90s and 2000s. I was being raised in the 90s.
That was the same with me in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, so Vikings aren't relevant enough for a song. I kind of feel like that is true. What I like about the Bear Still Suck song is that they didn't copyright it, so you can use it, which makes it even better. Otherwise, if they wanted to, like they made it, they could can't use it. But that one, they're like, nah, have at it, bud. So 0-1 is a count. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Brewers got a shot here to do something. Not that they need it, but let's get after it. You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch. That's going to be inside. Maybe not. 0 for 1. No, yeah, it was inside. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch, and I think that's going to be a strike. No swing. 1-2 the count now. Come on, Hamilton. And what's that going to be called? Is that a ball?
It is a ball. Yep.
2-2 is the count. Oh, that's going to be up top. That was close. So we go full count right here.
Full count. Runners will be going.
Let's go. Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that fouled off. He lives to swing another day. The favorite thing I get from Chip is always macaroni and cheese. It's delicious.
I don't know. I really like the chicken, but the one thing I've been kind of eyeballing is those shakes. You got that
That's
shake
going to be a
machine,
ball and a walk. What do you
and
got?
that's a run.
Yeah, you got to run 10-1.
I've
Not good. Be
eyeballing
walking in runs.
those. Have you tried the shake machines, Matt?
Yeah,
I've been kind of
not
thinking
lately.
of
I've only
trying
tried it
it.
once.
Yeah. What is it? You can do like 3 different like thicknesses or something like that, right?
Yeah, you can like make all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Oops, I guess it didn't post it. It's the Packer parody song by Ocho. I'm not sure. I've heard that. All right, here we go. We got they're at commercial over here. You know what I mean? Brewers up, was it 9-1? We're having a good time over here.
Well, there's a little bit of a break right here just to let you guys know that Quick Trip has the Red Zone Midwest Tour going on. If you buy chicken or a Coca-Cola product using your Quick Rewards with your app, you are automatically entered to win a 2026 Chevrolet Traverse Z71 vehicle. And if you buy chicken and Coca-Cola at the same time, you get 5 extra bonus entries. And you could also meet Red, the new Quick Trip mascot. So just go to quicktrip.com to find out where Red's going to be. He's going to be at a few locations at Quick Trip, and see if he's going to be near you, and maybe you can meet him. I still think that Matt should be the mascot, though, but that's my opinion.
The Viking song would be dead air, like they're scoring in the first half in all 4 Super Bowls. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. There probably is some songs. Anyone can make a song these days, but I've never heard one that was good. But the Viking, because they just don't matter enough. You know what I mean?
No.
This is how it is. You know what I mean?
I think for a little while when they had the Purple People Eater defense, I think they used that old 50s Purple People Eater song for a little while.
That's a good song. I sang that song in school one time, like a chorus thing. Like, it was the Monster Mash. There was also the Purple People song too. I don't remember the words of that one.
Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
I killed that dude. I posted a link, but can't copy it. I guess it's by Ocharakis. Check it out, but I'll check it on YouTube. So we go 10-1 ball game. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
0-1 is the count.
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be I thought it was a strike. It's going to be a ball, 1-1. Yeah, the White Sox had that 1-0 lead, and that went away. It seems like a different day.
They haven't really done much since then. So
that's going to be a ball, no swing. So 2-1 is the count. Is anyone in the bullpen? Not that I see. Glad you and Vinny survived the blizzard of the century a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? It was yeah, it is what it is. That was rough though. That was some heavy snow.
See, he had it bad up by him. I live on the south end of the state. We didn't get anything down here. Maybe 5 inches, 5-6 inches by me. He got hammered up on the north end though.
Yeah, we had like over 26 inches or something. So here we go. 3-1 is the count, and that's going to be a strike. So it's going to be a full count now.
I know my father up in the UP got almost 30 inches of snow. So it's like, wow. That's insane. Because he lives up by near Marquette, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, that was a crazy storm. Yeah. All right, they think they have a timeout over here. Full count. Bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded.
What are we talking about here? The runners will be going on the pitch.
Here we go. And that popped up foul. Here we go, full count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be low, and that's going to be a walk.
Oh, man.
11-1. Bottom of the 6th, and the bases are loaded. I haven't watched any of this. It's actually impressive to watch this whole thing and not watching the game. So here we go. They're going to try to keep this thing going. Then maybe those go all day.
We're going to talk to the White Sox manager. Here he is right now. Not enjoying the game, I guess. Yeah.
Here we go. 2 outs right here. Let's get some more runs in. Here comes the pitch. He gets a piece of that. I think he fouled it off. It's going to go in the seats.
See, that's like the worst thing to happen. Like, that's when somebody goes, look out, and then somebody, what? Bat. You know?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get something brewing. Here comes the pitch, and that was a ball. Up top, outside. The Sox catcher setting up the strike zone says, have you seen my baseball? Keep going to that joke. I don't know what it means. I don't remember that part. He got a piece of that thing, and that's going to be fouled off. Is it going to stay in play? It is not. It goes into the seats. Here we go. 1-2 is the count over here. It's coming. It's coming. Hick. Ball. 2-2 the count. That's the thing. Just stop swinging. Just walk us all around. Here comes the pitch. And you got a piece that was outside, not an advised swing, but that's going to be out. They're going to end this inning. So 11-1 going into the 7th. So we go end of the 6th inning. We'll be right back. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Anderson is up next. We go. There's still a third of a game left. That's even with a pitch clock. This is a wild game right here. Wild way to start this season right here. The Grand Slam didn't work out. You know what I mean?
And just a reminder for everybody, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we will be covering the UFL game. If you guys want to follow along and watch it, we'll be on Fox tomorrow night. So, football action here on the Matt Ramage Show, 7 p.m. tomorrow night.
Come hang out, you know what I mean? And that's going to be a low pitch over here. It's a strike. You just hit the strike there. So 0-1 is the count. Top of the 7th. And that's going to be a strike. Strike 2 over here. 0-2 count.
Well, the one thing the Brewers definitely have is probably the best farm program in baseball. They definitely have the best players coming in from the farm program.
Oh, that's gonna be an out. Throw it to the first. Kind of fumbled it around a little bit, but he got it there.
Yeah, they develop some of the best players in baseball. But the thing is
and then they can't pay him and they go somewhere else.
Yeah. How do you compete with like teams like Los Angeles and New York and stuff like that? Yeah, exactly.
That's why they're so good at getting them ready, because the other teams, they have money like, now we'll just buy them later. Here we go, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. I think that fouled off. Here comes the pitch over here. That's going to be, they calling that a strike?
He went around. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 0-2. Oh, and he got him. I thought he fouled that off for a second. No, he got him. So we go 2 outs for the Brew Crew over here. Wow. That was a good pitch right there. He thought he had it too. He was like, whoa. You got a piece of that ground ball. Looking to throw to first, and he does. That's going to be the 3rd out.
All right. And we've got a race coming up here.
Yeah, so there you go. We got those 7-inning stretch action right here. So there you go. Enjoy it. All right, so there you go. There was your race. Who picked the right one? That's what I want to know. Let's go back and see who is commenting over here. We got this one. Matt, you need to take a load off and sit down for a bit. Your legs have to be sore. I like standing doing this. Otherwise, I feel like it's boring. Yeah, he was rooting for the Mac over here. Chicken comes from behind for the victory. Super Mac sucks. Not real good at racing, you know what I mean? Better at eating over there, you know what I mean? The basemen are loaded. Matt, you need to do two things: sit down and have a beer, go pack, go, and go brew. I will not be sitting down, you know what I mean? I have a stool over here somewhere if I wanted it, but I don't like sitting down during live streams. I feel like you like at a desk and all like serious and stuff. I like to be free, you know what I mean? But yeah, so dude, what are we thinking, dude? First game of the season, come out swinging. It's a beautiful thing. Of everyone who, like, you know, a lot of people go to the opening day. A lot of Brewer fans over there having a good time enjoying this game. This is a great game to be at.
Well, I mean, they are playing the White Sox. The White Sox aren't that good to begin with. So, but I mean, the Brewers are looking good. The pitching does look great. I'll give them that right now. So,
yeah, they got a nice little game going on over here. They're coming back over here.
Yeah, I want to see how the Brewers do against a really good team. Then we'll know how they stand up this year, you know?
Yep, for sure. Here comes the pitch. So up top, got a piece of that's going to be fouled off. Here we go. Getting rounded up for the pitch, and that's going to be a ball up top. So 1-1 the count. There's a guy eating some Chex Mix over there. Looks like he's having a good time. That guy's living life.
Like, yeah, I'm eating some Chex Mix. Yeah, that I like. Yeah.
That's going to be another ball. Outside. 2-1 is the count.
And a quick update, bottom of the seventh, the Cubs are still losing, 8-3.
Here comes the pitch up top and another ball. True, the Sox aren't any good, but the Brewers are doing what they're supposed to and in style too. If it was the other way around, I'd really start to worry. You know what I mean?
Very true. Yes, I agree 100% on that.
And that's the thing, like even with any sport, if you're a better team than their team, then that's what you're supposed to do. We have a strike over here right down the middle. 3-2 is the count. That's what you're supposed to do, like when you play a lesser team. You're supposed to stick it to them a little bit. That's why it irritates about people about the Packers is sometimes they play to the other team's level, it seems like. Here comes the pitch on a full count. It's a swing, and he's going to follow that thing off. Here comes the pitch over here, the full count. And that's going to be a walk. They're doing more walking than old people at malls. You know what I mean? The old mall walk.
Yes, indeed, I'm talking about you and me, and I'm walking.
Contreras. Here comes the pitch. You got a big piece of that, but he followed off. That might have went to the parking lot. I'm not sure.
We haven't heard from the mayor for a while.
He's right here.
He's right there. There he is.
I'm telling you, 100 wins will happen. Don't forget in September when it happens. I predicted it now.
Okay, there. Okay.
That's me a 1-1 count.
I'll believe you, Mayor. I'm
with you. I'm with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's gonna be up top. 2-1. All right, all I got to get out of here. Thanks for the great show, Matt and Vinny, and great comments, everyone. Hopefully, I can catch another live stream sooner rather than later. Take care, all. Hey, I appreciate you being here, Ray. You know what I mean? That's going to be popped up over here. And that's going to be an out. Hey, I appreciate you, though. Thanks for being here, adding some good comments over here. Go Brewers and pack always. There you go. You know what I mean? Let's give a round of applause over here for him, you know? Yeah, I'd leave if I could, too. You know what I mean? Here we go. 11-1. We got one out, a man on first. Here comes the pitch. A little low, but he swings at that. That's going to be a strike one. 0-1 is the count. I like how the players just... I don't know what they're talking about.
See Sal's going.
Here comes Yelich. Oh, and he got a piece of that right down the middle. Gonna move to second. Now we got a man on first and second. Getting the hits.
Right in the middle. Good job there, yeah. I think Sal Frelick was pointing up at the ceiling, saying that he remembers when he used to work at the circus when he was younger. Trapeze artist.
I'm not sure that's what he said at all.
I think it was, yeah.
He probably had this show on the Jumbotron.
They might.
There we go. 2 men on base right here. 1 out.
Yelich is having a pretty decent game. I'll give him credit for that.
Getting the ball on the ground right there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fouled off by Lockridge.
Strike one.
So there we go. We'll just crack a home run right here. You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving. Here comes the pitch. That's that hit the corner. That's a strike.
Good curve.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be, but there you go. 0-2 the count. And that's going to be a ball up top. Who is who? Who is that? Lockridge is up to bat. 1-2 is the count over here. Keeping an eye over on second. And he didn't have a piece of that, but that's going to be caught. He's going to tag third. And now he's throwing it to first. And he's safe at first. So 2 outs. And first and second.
So they have to force out at third.
Super Mac flex.
Yeah, I've been doing that quite a bit for you today, Philly. Here, I'll even give you a USA one. There you go.
That was a good play by the White Sox, though. There we go. All right, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th. Can they get some more runs out of this? You got a piece of that fouled off. Slider at 88. Just start copying everything they say on TV.
Hey, maybe okay. All right, I see what you're doing now. Okay.
Here comes that pitch. That's a swing and a miss. It's the 0-2 count now. The mayor left for his first supper. Get that early bird special, you know what I mean? It is. It's about that time. That's going to be a ball down low.
Well, you got to get to the country kitchen before it gets busy, you know?
Yeah. I remember country kitchens back in the day.
Or the Golden Corral or whatever you got to get to now.
Yeah, Golden Corral's still popping.
Yeah, we got one down here in Janesville.
Yeah, they're like everywhere. Remember we got one in Green Bay? It was like, ooh, fancy. All right, we got a big hit right here. He's going back to the warning track. Is it going to be enough? And it is. That's a home run. 3-run homer right here. Jake Bowers. Oh, my goodness. 108.6 miles an hour, distance 361 feet. There we go, and the Brewers extend their lead. 14-1. If this was Little League, they'd shut it down. He's back. What a game. This is ridiculous. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be up top. It's going to be a ball. So 2 outs over here. Empty bases. 14-1. I used to work at Perkins. Fun fact. Here comes the pitch, and he's got a piece of that. And that's going to be fouled off. I used to work at Perkins, like back in the day, like bar clothes. And like, dude, people just beat the crap out of each other while they're eating. You had to have a cop like sitting in the lobby just to keep people in check. We got a hit over here. They're going to be scooted off, trying to throw it to first, and he's going to get it. So that's going to be the end of that.
Top of the 8th. Wow, 14-1.
Top of the 8th, 14-1 is crazy talk. All right, we're going to step away here just for a second, and I'll be right back. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, Packer fans, and even confused Bears fans, we have entered the future. That's right, you can now officially call into the Matt Ramage Show. We spared no expense. None, absolutely none. We went out and invested in the latest in cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, top-secret, possibly borrowed phone technology. We're talking buttons, we're talking sound, we're talking it rings. This thing is so advanced, when you call in, it actually connects you to us. No more yelling at your phone during a live stream. No more arguing with your dog about Jordan Love's passer rating. Now you can argue directly with Matt, like an adult. Got a hot take? Think the Packers are winning the Super Bowl? Think Matt is wrong sometimes? Call in. Our system is crystal clear audio, but results may differ because of your cousin's Wi-Fi. So dial in, join the show, and become part of the chaos. The Matt Ramage Show, now featuring 1997. I mean, the finest phone technology in 2026. Call in.
All right, so here we go. You know what I mean? Yeah, the mayor, he worked at Perkins as well back in the day. Phil has a question. He says, why did it look like Matt changed into a dress before sliding down the slide? I can't see it, so I don't know. Can't really see it that good. But yeah, so here we go, dude. This is a huge game right here. 14-1. This is a wild game.
It's just a fun little graphic. Just enjoy.
Just enjoy and shut your hole right there, Philly boy. That's what he meant to say. Look at 12 hits for the Brewers, 2 for the White Sox. That's not what you want, you know what I mean? If you're a White Sox fan.
Yeah, so just this here. Here we go.
Shut your nasty little face.
No, Philly's a good guy, so
he's all right.
No.
Here we go. That's going to be a strike to start this thing off. 0-1 the count over here. Top of the 8th inning. And they got a hit right here. The Brewers, he's trying to sling this thing to first base. That's not going to be quick enough. It rolled to him. Good effort, though. That'd have been ridiculous throw to make.
I was just picturing, like, imagine if the guy running to first, like, tripped halfway there and it rolled that slow and still got there in time.
Yeah, he'd be crawling and stuff. The show is on the Jumbotron at Red Owl. This show?
Oh,
What was
did you,
lunch?
did you-
I didn't eat lunch today. You
that
didn't
would
eat
be something that somebody put it on at the Red Hall.
anything. All right, that's gonna be a ball up top over here. 2-1's gonna be the count. Maybe not. It's 1-1. Oh, I don't know if there is one anymore. Is there still a red O around? 2-1 is the count now.
I haven't seen one since the 70s. We had one down here, or down in Fort Atkinson, where I was born and raised, but that was like the 70s.
2-2 count on 9th Street, he says. Is there one over there? All right, here we go. Top of the 8th. 2-2 is the count. Ooh, that's going to be up top. That's going to be a ball.
Wow. Oh, geez.
Full count over here. 3-2. Here comes the pitch. That's low. That's going to be a walk. So the Brewers decide to return the favor. A super value on Webster. He's just giving out all the information over here. Colson Montgomery. 21 home runs last season. Not today. I probably just shouldn't. Here comes the pitch. Well, that's going to be fouled off.
There's a real super discount place in a station wagon down on 5th and Main. The guy's name is Carlos.
Are you sure you're not drinking?
Me? No, I'm not.
No, not you. Mayor, because he already said that. Anyways, here we go. 0-2 count. Got a first and second. Brewers don't want him to get any runs here. Let's make sure that this is a fully embarrassing game. Don't let him get no garbage runs. It's the last red owl standing, he says.
Oh, wow.
So here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss. So that's a strike 3. You're out of there.
There you go. Get an out. See the place I miss? Ponderosa.
I never was a fan of that place.
My
One
God,
out.
you were difficult, dude.
No, that place was kind of trashy. It was like,
Well,
always
it
like
used to be
kind of
good.
dirty, and it wasn't that impressive. But I remember people liked it a lot, and I'd go there and be like, this isn't that great.
Well, it used to be good. It did get bad, but there was a time when it was decent. Yeah.
Yeah, the day before I was born, probably.
Now, back in the old days when the wagon trains would go down and
The mayor tells no lies over here. All right, you got to follow this thing off. We went to Bonanza.
Bonanza, wow. I haven't seen one of those in a long time, too.
Here we go, 1-1 count over here. And that's going to be low. That's going to be a ball.
Another one I haven't seen in a long time is Sizzler.
Two one is the count over here. Now 3-1. Mayor says, I remember. Oh. That's going to be inside for a walk. So now they got the bases loaded. What are we doing, Brewers? Come on. Let's finish this thing. I think there is still a ground round in Brookfield. I'm not sure I ever heard of that.
Oh, we've got one here in Janesville.
I was planning on eating at Ponderosa 2 days a week after I retired. They closed before I could do this.
I think there's still one by Wisconsin Dells.
This guy's having a good time over here. That guy's hammered. All right, here we go. Bases loaded. Top of the 8th. Can the Brewers get out of here? Only one out, so it's a good situation for the White Sox right here. And that's going to be low for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Come on now.
Come on now. Come on now.
And that's going to be, did it hit the corner? It did. It's going to be a strike. So 1-1 now the count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. He took a swing at that. That's going to be up top. Fouled off. So 1-2. Come on. Come on. Get one more out here. I mean, they need more than that, but get to 2. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do. Bases loaded. You're still talking about Ponderosa?
See, us old timers love that, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. There's still one. Yeah. Just when you follow like 12 up from Baraboo, heading towards Wisconsin Dells, it's just by the interstate. Yeah.
Over here giving you directions.
Yeah. I want to go there eventually. Yeah.
Not me. I wouldn't go all the way to Wisconsin Dells to go to a Ponderosa. All right, that's going to be a ball. Or maybe it's foul. I don't know. Either way, 1-2 is the count. Bases loaded over here.
There's Philip Drummond. Did you see that? From Different Strokes. It walked away in the.
Oh, was it?
It kind of looked like him, but I know it's not him.
I didn't think I died a long time ago.
He did, yeah, actually, yeah. But it sure looked like him, though.
See, the one in the Dells is only open on the weekend over there. Plan accordingly there, Vinny. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that was outside. Took a swing, and I have to fouled it off.
That's good to know. Because that would suck if I drove up on a Wednesday.
What's up, Aaron? How you doing? We're having a good time over here. Brewers are up 14-1.
Aaron, how you doing? I saw you message me, Aaron. I'm sorry. I've been kind of busy, so I apologize I didn't get back to you.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 outs here. Look, he's staring him down now. What was that about, buddy? Here we go. They have one more out to go get out of this thing.
He's like, man, if I'd just hit a home run, we'd be back in this game.
Yeah. All right, here comes the pitch with me. He hit the corner on that. That was a good call by the ump there to see that. Like right on the corner.
Yeah, the umpire's actually been pretty decent in this game so far. Yeah.
Those ones right in the corner are tough. Here we go. 0-1 is the count over here. That's going to be low for a ball. Here we go. Let's shut it down. Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that. That's going to be fouled off. Need a nice little grounder they can just tap on over and get someone out. Or just a strikeout, make it easier. You know what I mean? So here we go. 2 outs. Come on. Get alive here. Dude got him. He got him. Hit right on the edge right there. Strike 3. Gets out of that. Bases loaded. Good job, Brewers. Because you want it to be as embarrassing as possible. For you know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna grab another water. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello.
Hi, Rick. It's Siggy the girl who has a crush on you.
Hey babe, what's up?
Did you know you can now call into the Matt Ramage show? Rick, are you there?
Yes, I think it's so amazing I forgot who I was for a second. Ha ha.
I'm so excited.
So excited. He. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Yes, I'm pregnant. And it's Matt Ramage's baby. Hey, buddy. Chicken's on sale inside. Wanna go halvesies?
Are you serious? Of course I do. Let's go. Wait, what's your name?
I'm Sam.
Awesome.
All righty, we are back over here. You know what I mean? What are we talking about over here? You get nothing. You know what I mean? What did Vinny screw up? So here we go. We got ourselves.
What was messed up?
I don't know what you did. Fleet on a nun slide. Here we go. Bottom of the eighth over here. 14-1. You can do some work on this picture. You know what I mean? He got a piece of that. And that's going deep. That's going deep. It's to the wall, and he's going to fall short. One out. Right at the warning track.
Almost.
Perkins. Speaking of Perkins, you know what I mean? Happy Brewers Day, absolutely. Appreciate you being here there, Aaron, you know what I mean? Absolutely. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be right down the middle for a strike. No swing. Go Pack, go, and go Brewers. I like it. In the bullpen, Jake Woodford. And that's going to be a ball. 1-1 is the count over here. And that's going to be a low and another ball. 2-1. Is Stacy still in the building? She's still here? Here we go, 2-1. Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that thing. That's going to go foul. 2-2. So you're saying there's a chance. I don't know what the chance is. And that's going to be another one fouled off. Catcher's trying to get under it. Will it stay in play? It looks like it's going to, and that's going to be a second out. So 2 outs here. Probably not bad. Let's just wrap this thing up. You know what I mean? I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm going to cook up some food. I haven't ate anything yet today. Oh, he's trying to share his chain right there. She doesn't seem like he wants it though. All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss. That was down low. They might have ran all out of bats. You know what I mean? 14 runs. The Brewers will get a World Series in the next 2 years. All right, dude. I hope so. That'd be fantastic. Here comes the pitch. You got a piece. I think that's going foul. We had some White Castle for breakfast. I mean, I was sleeping for breakfast. Kids skipping school, huh? Yeah, Cabs is up here. Oh, that was up top. Almost caught part of his face. I like that Brewers, that white hat. 1-2 is the count. Shocked at the amount of Piggly Wigglies you still have in that area. Yeah, I got one not that far from me. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be up in the air. That should be an out, and it is. So 3 outs. Green Bay will win a Super Bowl in the next few years. I absolutely believe that 100%. Going to Texas Roadhouse. You guys like talking about restaurants, huh? I'm starving over here. All right, there a commercial. We'll hang out right here. What you guys want to talk about? What you got? What you got? Be sure to check out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow night we'll be doing a UFL stream, the first one. So come join us. Come hang out. It'll be a good time. You know what I mean? Get the blooming onion. What do you mean?
That's the bloomin' onions. That's appetizer. It's that deep fried onion.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't really go there. I just know I have one over here.
So yeah, here we go. So tomorrow night, 7:00. Definitely come check us out. UFL.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow, the UFL. So I mean, I think that's the first game.
Yeah, tomorrow night is the first game. Correct.
So there you go. Should be a good time. What do we got here? Probably not Sweet 16 B-ball.
That's for the Sweet 16 for the college basketball.
Yeah. I used to skip school in the early 80s to smoke too much. I used to skip school in the 90s just because I didn't feel like going. What are you putting that on my screen for, Ivan? Chill out. This dude's blasted at 412. What do you think about the UFL? I don't know much about it right now. I mean, I think it'd be interesting to watch. That's why I'm kind of excited about it. But hopefully it's good. I mean, because they've had different leagues before. They kind of switch and they change. They kind of collab and they do all this stuff. So we're going to see like what it is. I think it's pretty good. I don't care. I like football. So I'll watch it all year round. Here comes the pitch over here, swinging a miss. We're at the top of the 9th here. So we're about to hopefully be wrapping this thing up. Football, baseball, one day apart, pretty cool. You know what I mean? We can do it all over here.
Yeah.
What about college basketball predictions? I don't know enough about that. I think we might have a home run over here, though. And that is a home run. So the White Sox get another run to 2. Yeah, I don't know enough about. I don't do the picks and all that stuff because I don't know nothing. Don't need to skip school to do that. There we go. It is. I will try to make it tomorrow night. I have to check with my assistant. Yeah. Got a lot going on over there, you know what I mean? I like the Battlehawks team. Yeah, I don't have a team yet. I think it would have to pick one. You know what I mean? I might watch them all and then I'll decide. The NBA, I like the Bucks. You know, obviously in Wisconsin, but I'm not a diehard know-it-all or anything about basketball. But going to a Bucks game is crazy. Even the Brewers too. So fun. I've been to a few Bucks games. So here we go. 14-2, top of the ninth, no outs. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off.
I've got a cousin that went to a Bucks game and got his car stolen.
It's funny. And that's going to be no swing right there. That's going to be a ball. So 1-1 the count. You think they can go on a 12-run run?
Odds are against it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you didn't even see it yet, Ivan. Who knows? It could be better. You know what I mean? I mean, even like the Blizzards. I went to some Green Bay Blizzard games. That's like arena football. That's a blast too. I think the Battlehawks are closest to Wisconsin. You know what I mean? That's what I'll pick. Just represent whoever's closest. I'm not a hockey guy. I like watching like the clips and stuff, but I never got into the sport where I watch like full games. That's gonna be a ball. But the hockey clips are awesome. I do see those a lot on social media. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
2-2 is the count over here. Here comes the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, you're out of there, fella. 1 out. Brewers got some sweet gear, though. Be cool just to be on the team, just to have access to all the good gear. I just bought a hockey game on Game Boy earlier. I think I might do is get the show on PS5, the baseball game. I might check that out, you know what I mean? Since it's baseball season and whatnot. Too soon, he says no. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1 is the count. That was a very, very close. That's a cool hat right there. A lot going on in that hat. And that's going to be another strike. Strike 2. And strike 3, you're out there, fella. Were you clapping along at home, people?
Yeah. Would you admit it if you were?
That's going to be, I think the catcher took a hit right there. Over 43,000 at the game today. All right, here we go. 2 outs. That's going to be fouled off. So 0-2 is still the count. Come on. Come on. Strike him out here. That's some good pitching. Yeah, on your feet, people. On your feet. That was up top. 1-2 is going to be the count. and he struck him out. Oh my goodness.
That is it.
14-2. What a beautiful way to start the season. The game is over. Appreciate y'all rocking with us today, everyone in the chat, other people who are not here. If they're not here anymore, you know what I mean? Screw them. Anyways, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. But I appreciate y'all watching, commenting, hanging out with us. Huge game, 14-2, Brewers run, you know what I mean? And shout out to Vinny, the producer, putting all these graphics and whatnot together. It's been a beautiful, fun day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1-0 are your Milwaukee Brewers, and the Cubs, I heard they're not doing as well, you know what I mean? But we will be back at some point, and thanks for watching, you know what I mean? Go Pack, go, and go Brew Crew, and the Bears and Cubs suck, you know what I mean?